Bettors Monday Night Football, Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, NFC East matchup. Oh, it's a good Monday night. What a great NFL weekend it was. College football as well, man. Some great games, some upsets. So Monday Night Football, it's going to end the entire football weekend here. Great matchup. Welcome in. If you haven't hit that like button, smash that like button for some good NFC East matchup here tonight between Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts looking to become the franchise quarterback really in Philadelphia. He is been decent. He's going through the motions. He needs to become a little bit better, I think, to take the next step and make them actually sign the guy to a long-term deal. But it's going to be a good game tonight. Dak Prescott in the tunnel on his way out. Mike, let's go. Thanks, Mike. Yes, live streams have been fantastic. So Dak Prescott coming out of the tunnel for the Cowboys. We will do some live betting. We will tell you, actually, our bets that we have on this game. We'll wait till the game actually starts, though, because our Grandstand Bettors family will always get those well before. But we'll give our bets out once the game starts, as you probably won't be able to get our lines. We didn't go really big in this game tonight. I think we have 3 total bets for the game. But we'll look at some live betting here in the first quarter. I have a play I think that would be great. Sports betting chick, Monday Night Football. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, I think I have a play here. If something happens in this game that I want to fire on, if I can get a good number at. So we'll have to see right away in the first quarter what happens. But hey guys, welcome in Monday night. Coming off a really rough day, driving 6 hours and doing the live stream and doing the Monday Night Football pick. So we can tell you that pick right off the bat. Monday Night Football free pick given out. It was -3.5 or -3, whatever we got it at last night. I'll have to double check that. Somebody let me know in the chat if it was -3 or -3.5. I think it had to be -3.5 that I gave it out at. But I did see, I think, a 3 somewhere yesterday. But yeah, so long day, got a great night's rest. Feel pumped up to watch some Monday Night Football here, and we'll look forward to probably some points. Dak Prescott's offensive skills this season looks like a man on a mission who's been injured for the past few years on and off. Also, Jalen Hurts is going to be able to throw against this Cowboys defense. The Cowboys defense is just not great. In fact, they give up so many points. It's just not even funny. I mean, Dallas Cowboys for years have been just awful on their defense. So, getting ready to start here. Should start right after the commercial comes back, about 2 minutes away. So, guys, welcome in. The Seahawks. Sports betting chick. Yeah, I think she's a Seahawks fan. In fact, sports betting chick, the Kraken season has started. I know you're a Seattle fan, and your Kraken symbol is what your YouTube user uses. But the Kraken started with a nice win yesterday in preseason. We might talk some hockey tonight too. Preseason has started. But before we get kicked off here, go ahead, smash that like button if you haven't already done so. Let's have a nice live stream, live betting tonight. We look forward to everybody joining us, talking sports. Tell us right now, what's your best bet? What's your best bet tonight? Tell us right now in the chat. You think Dallas -3, or it's probably 3.5 for sure, definitely. So is Dallas -3.5 your bet tonight? You like the Eagles to cover with the defense there, or you know what do you like? Any prop bets? We have 2 prop bets that we're gonna do. We'll tell you those as the game starts. So we have 2. Actually, we have a larger prop bet on some receiving yards for somebody, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Sports betting chick, let's talk about the Kraken win instead. It's preseason and it was the first game. Let's not go too much into the Kraken being champions yet. Itty, welcome in, Itty. You didn't bet, you were scared. Yeah, Itty, man. What about that Raiders game? Like, you could just feel it was coming. I mean, it just was unreal at the end of the game. You could feel the tie game coming up. You just knew they weren't going to cover in that last 4 minutes of the game. So, Chris, you got Dallas first half money line and Dallas money line at plus 115. Good odds there. I think our minus 3.5 was actually at minus 105. So we didn't get too bad odds either. I think it was a little shaded to the Eagles at plus 3.5. Pollard over 34 rushing yards. Final score, boys 30-21. Mike, you were close a couple weeks ago, if not last week. Maybe it was a couple weeks ago, but yeah, 30-21. That sounds about right. The game was crazy as hell. Oh, you took the money line? Well, congratulations, Itty. We did not. We lost by the hook on that. It looks like Philadelphia is going to kick off, so we're ready for Monday Night Football. Strap on in as the refs, like always, have to ruin the kickoff, if not anything else in the game. So, did the ball fall? They're indoors. The ball didn't fall. Oh, it was the Chiefs losing. Yeah, that one was rough to watch, Itty. That was rough to watch. Got to get the bags. Got Greg Zuerlein over 1.5 field goals, minus 105. I'm not even going to lie to you. Got to get the bag. That scares me. Not because he's not going to have the chances, but the Thursday night live feed that we watched on opening night, he missed a pretty easy kick, or two, I think. So here we go. Strap on in. Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys, NFC East rivals, and Philly kicks off. And that's going to go out of the end zone. Dak and the boys will start on the 25-yard line. Freddie G, go Cincinnati Bearcats. Okay, that's a flex here on Monday. We got 6 more days until Notre Dame plays. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for giving your comment. And we'll see. Maybe we'll talk on Saturday, Freddie. Make sure, guys, you hit that like button. Get us going here. It's 1st and 10. Dak Prescott telling the crowd already to shut up. And he's in shotgun formation. Back to throw. And across the middle, that is a catch to number 86, Schultz. And he gets about 8 yards there on first down. A very, very nice opening start for the Cowboys. And Prescott is not going to go hurry up here. Or maybe he is a little bit. Getting up to the line very quickly. Elliott's in the backfield as Prescott's under center. It is 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line here of the Cowboys. And he's going to hand off to Elliott. Elliott is going to go through a nice hole for a first down. And that's going to be 1st and 10 across around the 40, almost to the 40-yard line there. Chris, I see Dallas winning by 6+, but that's not enough for me to lay the hook. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping to get some value as well, Chris. But it looks like the Cowboys might go down and score, and we're gonna lose that value very quickly. Cowboys back to throw. Prescott on 1st and 10, and he goes to, I believe that's Ezekiel Elliott. And ladies and gentlemen, we will tell our first prop bet since that he already caught a pass, but. The first prop bet that went out to our Grandstand Bettors family at grandstandbettors.com was, and this is our big one, Ezekiel Elliott over 17.5 receiving yards. We can give out our other one, too. We have Jalen Hurts TDs, at least one. That's at plus 225. Some good value there. And then, the Cowboys minus 3.5, which was our free pick. So we only have about 3 plays. We'll look at some live betting, but if it's going our way with the 3.5, and maybe Reagor scored, we're not going to do too much. As that's Elliott busting through the line on a nice handoff. He's in Philadelphia Eagle territory on the 45-yard line. That kick, Viking. Let's talk about Tucker's kick, man. What was more impressive to you guys? Was it the fact that he just got it to 66 yards, or the boink that put it through? I wonder if everybody in the stadium would have just blown towards the ball if it would have stayed out. I don't know. So here we go, 1st and 10. Dak under center at the 45-yard line. He's back to throw, and he's going to look deep. He goes up top right away, and wide open is C.D. Lamb for a gain of at least 44 yards, almost near the end zone. And look at Dak Prescott finding CeeDee Lamb, and man, he was wide open. It was a little high, I think, and CeeDee had to jump. But there was he was so far open, he had time to jump, come down before he got hit by the Eagles. And now there's a penalty. I didn't see what happened, though, because they were still showing that replay. But what a great catch. What a great catch. As they sort out the flag, Viking, that kick was pretty special. Tucker, obviously the greatest kicker in the history of the NFL, but that just adds to his resume. Anybody but that, right? So, does anybody have Tucker as a kicker on their fantasy team? And that was a personal foul on the Eagles, number 97. And in all honesty, if you're going to have a personal foul that's not going to cost you yardage, that's the one to take right there on the 1 yard line. So they'll move it up to the half-inch line, and not even the half-inch line, like a millimeter away. I'm thinking Prescott just goes full steam ahead here. We'll see what happens. Nope, they're going to give it to Zeke, and Zeke finally gets in. That's going to be a touchdown. So, touchdown Cowboys, just how we wanted it to start. 6 points up on the board for the Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about. And that looks very, very good coming from the Cowboys. I wasn't worried about their offense. I'm worried about how their defense will handle Jalen Hurts. But that will be seen here momentarily. Philly actually has to play a team with an actual offense this week. Forget the 11 points. No, I would agree with that, Chris. The champ, Jamar, is in the house. Has returned to Dallas, Texas. Raiders messed up my 5 against the spread picks. Dallas here kicking the extra point. Here's Zerloin. This doesn't count as, unfortunately, a field goal for you. Got the bag. But that is going to be another point. 7-0 lead. Dallas covering right now, right off the bat. So, Jamar, you had Tucker 2 years ago. Yeah, he was good. You should have picked him up this year. Dak looked confident and loose in warm-ups, according to Chris. Chris, thanks for letting us know. We actually keep the sound off. We don't even turn on the pregame, so we didn't see any of that. But that's good knowledge, good insight there. The boink's what did it. The boink is always what does it, Jamar. Just ask the ladies, man. The boink is always what does it. I wish Tucker called a bank shot before the kick. Yeah, he could have called a bank shot. I mean, the bank's not open on Sunday, so, maybe that's what should have been told to him after the game. So, Itty, that was quick. We love this minus 3.5 here. It was very interesting. If I'm not mistaken, did this game not open up as a 6-point favorite to Dallas? I thought it was that high. Somebody let me know what the opening line was. I believe it was minus 6 on the opening line. So, Zerloin has cashed this in both games this year, and last 10 versus Eagles, he's cashed this prop. Gotta get, man. We're behind you. We hope so. We're with you. We hope he does it. I just can't stand Zerloin and how easy he can miss some these easy field goal attempts. Andy needed that Dak TD for my fantasy team. Andy is in the Grandstand Bettors Fantasy League, and I believe I'm going to go 3-0, or Grandstand Bettors is going to go 3-0 to start the season. Jamar, man, your fantasy team, what's going on? I feel like they're going to lose a second week in a row. Not sure where you're at, Andy, in the lieu of things, but let me know if you're going to win or lose, or if you need Dak to have a big game. Everyone on the over, happy clams right now. Yeah, they're happy clams for sure, Chris. We'll just and you know what? I think it comes down to if Dallas looks like the team they did last week, against the Chargers. I know they were a bend not break defense. They gave up so much yards between the 20, but they only allowed 17 points, and they did a good job of that. So we'll see here in just a second as Zerloin is likely going to kick it off momentarily. As always, they show the celebrities or the Dallas Cowboys celebrities that are in the house. I've not been to the stadium. Has anybody been to the stadium? Let me know if you like the stadium. Not been there yet. Tied for the middle. So here comes Zerloin. 7-0 Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles here on Monday Night Football. Zerloin's going to kick it away as Elliott was just punched it in the end zone for the Cowboys. And that is going to go through the end zone. And it's going to be first and 25, or first and 10 from the 25 for Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts, man, he's been pretty decent. I think he just needs to take that next step to become closer to Kyler Murray. Largest increase of jersey sales since week 1. Wow, he's had a 500% go up. That's crazy. All right, so here we go. First and 10. Jalen Hurts is going to take the lead, and he's going to be in shotgun with, I believe, Sanders to the left of him. He's going to, fake to Sanders. Jalen's going to throw against that defense right away. And wide open is Dallas Gobert, and he goes for about 45 yards. Like, this is what worries me about the Dallas defense. It's absolutely asinine to constantly watch this defense and how bad they are. I just hope that's a one-off in this game. But if that's how the whole game's going to go, Jalen Hurts will throw for 400 yards, mark my word. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to pass it again. And that one is out to number 86. 16. That's Watkins. So Watkins gets a catch. That guy's emerged pretty newly here in the last couple of weeks. But a lot of targets, got a touchdown or two. And, I think it's Quentin Watkins, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have to keep an eye on him. It is going to be 2nd and 5 from the 32.5 about. Hurts back to throw for the third straight time. He's going to air it up to the end zone, and that is going to be intercepted. And first off, it was to Jalen Rigor, and we had a touchdown for him in this game. But that's absolutely ridiculous if you're Jalen Hurts. If you're an Eagles fan and you're watching that, you just shredded that defense for about 50 yards in 2 plays, and now you go up top and you throw short. I mean, Rigor had about a step on that guy, and you throw short. Absolutely bad. Absolutely bad for the Eagles coming off the bat. So, all my unders and overs hit yesterday. You didn't play any sides. So that's good, Chris. That's awesome. McCaffrey killed Mahomes. Yeah, McCaffrey killed me. Mahomes killed you. You're going to bounce back for sure. For sure. It opened up 3.5, got up to 4.5, but closed at 3.5. Okay, so I didn't think it was. Somebody told me it was at 6. I'm like, I don't think it got that high. You need Tampa to score 25 plus, and you miss by the point. Chris, those are heartbreakers. Those are absolutely heartbreakers when you lose by. That's technically almost a hook there, but Chiefs never cover, though, even when they win. I know. They've lost. They're like 2-11 in the last 13. It's something like that in the last 13 if they can cover or not. Bet on the Packers. Packers was kind of an easy bet. Also, the Saints I thought was very easy yesterday. We had a big bet on the Saints. So, I didn't see. I understand. That's what we call overreaction. The Packers played very well against the Lions, but people look at it's the Lions. But you know what? Then they go out and they play decent and good against and get out with a win against the 49ers. And then overreaction on the Saints. They come in week 2. They don't play very well, okay? They lose to the Panthers. But hey, the Panthers defense I think is for real. And then the overreaction of the sportsbook is that Mac Jones, the rookie quarterback, is going to go out against Sean Payton and win by 3? I mean, that's just an overreaction there. That was absolutely horrible. That's Prescott 1, Hurts 0. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, 7-0. This commercial break is taking forever. I have no idea what's going on in the stadium, but you gotta, maybe there's a streaker or something out there. God, these commercials are dying. Anybody a hockey fan? Well, we have a moment. Preseason started today. We bet hockey hard. It's our best sport that we bet. So very excited about hockey coming out. If you're a hockey fan or you bet hockey, let us know your team in the comments in the chat. Just pop your team in. We'll give you a shout out there. I already said I can tell that Sports Betting Chick is a Kraken because that's what her emblem is on her name. So anybody else a Kraken fan, or we're Penguins fans, major Penguins fans in my household. Nobody roots for any other team in our household. It's just the Penguins. And if they root for any other team, we ask them politely to leave. So, there, Sports Betting Chick repping her Kraken. Got to get the bag, Blackhawks. There we go. Finally back from break, and a quick rush out from the 2-yard line by Prescott there. Yeah, the Blackhawks, they just got Fleury from the Vegas Golden Knights, or they signed Fleury, I guess. Or no, I think they traded for him. But either way, I don't think he's done. He was a Penguins player, and I think he can do a lot. 2nd and 6 here. Dak Prescott is looking to go down and make Hurts pay for this, but it's going to be a 98-yard drive. And Elliott's in as a wide receiver now. Empty backfield, and that's going to be a fumble and a touchdown by the Philadelphia Eagles. This is absolutely oh my God, this is going to be the longest game to watch these Cowboys. They absolutely can't do anything right when it comes to stuff. They can't. Absolutely. What are you doing there, man? Get rid of the ball. That's 100% on Prescott. He's got all the time in like the first 4 seconds. These should be short passes. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he hits his own teammate. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, my God. And actually, that's gonna be an interception, not a fumble, because it never hit the ground. All right, Chris, you heard the NHL is the easiest sport to handicap? Maybe. I don't know if it's the easiest sport to handicap. It's definitely the easiest one to do probably on a nightly basis. I think there's just it's pretty easy to as the kick's up and good, and it's 7-7, and we're now going to have to sweat this out, I can already tell. So 7-7 with 9:57 left in the first. The over looks pretty good right now so far, guys. So yeah, I mean, I think on a nightly basis, because it's pretty easy to handicap and figure out what games you want to do. You can look at certain games and go, okay, I'm not going to touch that one, or I know this backup goalie is going to be in tonight. That stuff. So I think on a nightly basis, very very easy to handicap. Eddie's trying to be a Knights fan. Good luck with that. I think their first year was going to be their best and only year for a while, so we'll see. Chris dated Larry Robinson's daughter in college. That is a huge flex, Chris. That's a huge flex. I want to know right now in the chat, what celebrity daughter you dated? Yeah, over looking good. Dak definitely looked like a rookie. There goes my fantasy week, says Andy. Daily, nightly betting wise, easier to MLB. Yeah, for sure. MLB is one of the toughest because of just how many games and the constant changes of lineups, etc., and who they're playing out of the bullpen. So, Chris started it, so let's get put your 6 degrees of celebrity Kevin Bacon, I guess, in a way. So. Who's Larry Robinson? Like, you talking about the basketball player? Like, at first I was like, is that a neighbor? I believe you're probably talking about... No, that's Larry Johnson. What Larry Robinson are you talking about? All right, Dak, 1st and 10 on the 25 as he tries not to throw another interception from his own end. We'll see what happens here. Dak Prescott looked very good on his first drive, and then, like Chris said, a rookie on his second drive. A handoff to Elliott, and Elliott is going to go for about 4 yards. So 2nd and 6 here from the 29-yard line. Jamar says he dated Papa Smurf's niece. That's pretty funny, man. 2nd and 6, Dak Prescott on the 29-yard line, under center, Elliott behind him, and Elliott's going to, nope, they're going to go to That is a first down out to number 19, Amari Cooper. So Dak throwing the ball twice after he threw. He didn't really throw it. He fumbled it and somebody caught it. But that'll go as an interception. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from the 36. Dak is back. Nope, he's going to do a draw play to Elliott, and Elliott is going to go for about 7 yards. A nice run. Elliott looks really good on the ground right now. He looks like he has some nice cuts. There's an injured player now for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it looks like they might go to a timeout here, but we'll have to see. So that looks like maybe it's Wallace, and the way he tackled did not look good. Defenseman of okay. Are you a Canadiens fan? Chris says it wasn't a flex. I've dated famous people. Call your famous people up. Let's get them on my live stream. Let's go. Come on. I want them on here. So we are in commercial break. Let's take a look at some live betting here. Let me get the live betting up now that we're 7-7. I don't think much has changed probably other than the over. The over's probably at about 61, but let's pull it up. Let's take a look at some live betting. I was really actually hoping the Eagles would score. It's up to 62 actually, so it's climbed even more. Cowboys minus 3.5. Still a little juice there. Minus 119. Cowboys first half. That's pretty juice at 200 just to be winning. Eagles team total over 29.5. That's minus 116. Cowboys over 33.5 is minus 131. That's a lot of points, man. That's a lot of points. I know the Eagles defense doesn't look great, but that's a lot of points to put up. Chris says no Smurfs. He has not dated Smurf yet. Still looking. If I am correct, I believe there's only one female Smurf. I believe there's only one female Smurf. So what else on the live betting? First quarter total over 20.5. That means will there be a touchdown there? I would take that. I think there will be another touchdown. 20.5. I like that. I'm going to take a piece of that action. I'm going to put $20 on that. First quarter total over 20.5. I think there will be another touchdown in the first quarter. I like that. You know what? I think I'm getting some good odds there. We're going to take over 20.5 first quarter there. Just throw a little $20 on it. So Kevon Wallace, I believe he was the one who made the tackle. Did not look great. We are back out of the injury timeout, and Dallas is driving, and we just took over 20.5 points in the first quarter. So a touchdown here would be great. Would love that. And they're, I believe, 2nd and 2. Yeah, 2nd and 2 on the 44-yard line here. And Prescott is under center. He's got Elliott in the backfield, 2 wide, 1 on each side. And he's going to hand off to Elliott, who is going to get the first down. And he's out to about the 48-yard line. So there is a flag on the play, though. I feel like that's coming back. That's a classic hold call right there. Maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. Too many men on the field, actually, for Philly. 12 men on the field, so it's going to be a first down anyway. They'll get the 5 yards instead of the 3 that Elliott got. So Dallas driving here. 1st and 10 into Eagles territory, or just around there. I think now it's right around the 50-yard line. So Jonathan Gannon was not happy, the defensive coordinator there. The guy looks 12 years old, so somebody get him a lollipop and put him on his way. They're at the 49 of Dallas. Dak under center. Under center is going to give off. That's 20. That's Pollard, and Pollard's going to run for a first down there. Pollard is running for a first down, and just like that, we're looking good again. Jacob Underwood, hello, sir. Hello, thanks for joining us, guys. Hey, if you're just joining in, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are looking at 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. We actually just took over 20.5 total points in the first quarter, and we could use another touchdown here in the last 8 minutes. That's going to be defensive pass interference on CeeDee Lamb. It looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 around the 35-yard line of the Eagles here. So 7-7, related to Rich Gannon. Could be Andy, could be. Very might well be. All those guys are always related to each other. So I don't know. Let me know. You could be right. Probably. So 1st and 10 here as Slay Jr. gets the pass interference there. They're going to be on the 34-yard line, and Prescott is going to try to continue shredding this defense. He went up top to Lamb in the first possession. He has, is that Pollard now to his right? I think Pollard is out to his right and 2 wides to his left in shotgun formation. His snap comes. He's going to fake the handoff to Pollard, and he's going to go up top and wide open. Oh, my God, man. Gobert has to catch that ball, man. You got to catch that ball and hold on to it. That's the thing about tight ends. You guys ever notice this about tight ends when they run straight down the field? They wait for that ball to come, and then they just look so slow, like making a football move, and they have to expect a hit across the middle. I mean, Gobert's right there, and he's got to know that that hit's coming. So close. All right, all good. 3rd down here. I'm sorry, 2nd down. 2nd and down, they did get that pass interference. So they are going to hand it off to Pollard. Pollard up the middle with a big gain for 7 yards there on 2nd down, and it is going to be 3rd and short from about the 28-yard line. And this game is getting a little good, especially from, it looks like Philly is trying to play defense here. It looks like they're trying, and they're getting towards Prescott pretty easily. Prescott, though, does throw over the middle, and Gobert, that was Jarwin. Jarwin gets the 1st down, but there's a flag. There is a flag down, and we'll see. They're pointing, I think, to the defense, so we'll have to see what it was. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Now, that's a pretty big call considering Jarwin just got over the 1st down line, and now you put the Cowboys instead of around the 20-some yard line, you're going to put them almost, I think, goal to go. That's an Epps just grabs the face mask there. That's a pretty easy call. You cannot argue that. So it's 1st and 10, I guess, from the it's 1st and 10 from the 10. Goal to go here, and they're going to hand it off, and that is going to be, I believe Pollard got the ball, and he just gets pushed to the 5-yard line or to the 4, really. A gain of 6. And I hope. Oh, no, that was Elliott. Okay. I was just about to say, I hope Elliott's not injured because Pollard's been coming in a little bit, but that they did go to Elliott. Yeah, Chris, let's cash this ticket. Punch it in. Over 20.5 right now. Let's get it. 2nd and goal. I mean, I can't believe we got the line that low on a 7-7 game with about 9 minutes left and these two teams playing. There's going to be a snap, and it's a reverse. CeeDee Lamb going for his 2nd touchdown. Can he get the edge? And no, he loses a yard. He cannot get the edge. Touchdown to Cooper coming up. That's what Jamar thinks. Touchdown to Amari Cooper. I'm going to be really pissed. I don't like that play call. You know, you've ran dead vertical all game very well, and then you go to some trick crap on the 4-yard line, and you make CeeDee Lamb run about 65 yards? Like, what are you doing there? So, empty back set here as Prescott's back to throw. He throws 2. That is Elliott, I believe, and Elliott does score a touchdown. That is an interesting call. We're going to have to take a look at that. I'm going to hold off putting the points on the board. If anybody else would like to let me know what they thought. Initial thought here. Did he get over? Let's take a look at the replay. I thought his knee was down. His knee's down. I think that's the 1-inch line. His knee's down right there. No, he's at the 1-inch line. I'm not putting that up. And now I'm kind of mad because that was going to cash a ticket, and you got to think they're going to go for it. 4th and 1 here. You got to think they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Either way, though, the good news there is Elliott did get a couple more receiving yards, and we have a prop bet over 17.5, and that should take him up to about 12 already. So one more catch for him for some decent yardage, and we're going to be cashing that. I know they call this, like, when his knee touches right there, the ball's not across the line. I mean, it's so close, but in all honesty, they called a touchdown on the field. And I've seen things less closer than this actually stand, but no, they do overturn this. He was short, and we're going to see them punch this in, hopefully. 4th and goal from the 1-inch yard line. I mean, literally the 1-inch yard line. So Prescott under center here. A foot or less. It's got to be like this close to the. That's another thing I hate. Is just, I mean, it's literally inches away under center, and Prescott goes for the touchdown, and he's got to be in. They can't mark him dead. See, this is what I hate about that. Like, he got in. Nobody called him in. Like, he got in. Like, I don't understand that. You can't sit, like, okay. I'm not even going to get on my soapbox and talk about that, but Prescott was in. Like, if you look at it, I guarantee you he was in. Like, you got to take, like, this has got to be challenged. Does anybody else he thought he got in? Like, he's over the line. Like, he's over the line. He just does it right there. I mean, yeah. I can't. Sometimes I just can't with you guys. He's not down, and he went over the line. 100%. 100% over the line. Let me know in the chat if you agree with me and disagree with me. I'll shut up about it. So, 7-7. Call on the field was stopped short, which I think is ridiculous. And from this angle, let's take a look at it from the side. The guy puts the ball out, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, the guy puts the ball out. And if you... Okay. I'm just going to shut up about it. Let's talk prop bets that we have. Elliott, over 17.5 yards. He has 12. He has 12 already. We just need 5 more yards off a screen pass. Jamar says, NFL's rigged, he told me. Well, you could be right. If you guys think the NFL's rigged, smash that like button. I don't think it's rigged. I just think it's us literally watching game after game of just things that just never cease to... Like, I mean, Prescott literally puts the ball over. Now, I don't have the sound on, so I don't know when the whistle was blown. But, guys, tell me when that whistle was blown. I think I actually just saw the ball over the line there, too. This has gotta be a touchdown. Coach Tim, thanks for joining, man. I know he reached across the line. If I'm not mistaken, I saw Coach Tim comment today on our channel. Checked him out. I believe he has a Ohio State Buckeyes channel. Let me know, Coach Tim, if I'm correct in that. Definitely give you a shout. Even as a Notre Dame fan, you have a nice channel. Took a look at it. Make sure you guys go check Coach Tim out. I know, they drop all the way and you're going to rob them like that. Chris, I know, it's absolutely asinine when this shit happens. Especially when you have the over 20.5 you just took live, and this would cash that ticket right off the bat. We're almost cashing our big bet on Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott. He's 5 yards away already with 5 minutes left in the first from cashing our ticket on the receiving yards. You're an Alabama fan? Okay, Coach. Maybe that was somebody else. We saw somebody. I thought it was somebody with Coach, but I apologize. Alabama fans, we don't like you either, but thanks for coming. I kid, Coach. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming in, saying hello. Always appreciate everyone, no matter who they're a fan of. Because, let's be honest, guys, we're just fan of sports in general. Without that, I don't know how I would get through my day. Does anybody feel like that? Without sports, how would they get through their day? Some psychiatrists would define that as an addiction. I'm self-diagnosed as a fan. They're taking forever. They're not going to overturn this. They're taking forever. What's the ruling on the field? You got to give it to them. You have got to be kidding me, man. You have got to be kidding me. That's absolutely bullcrap. Come on. Oh, yeah, Coach. You took Dallas a week ago. You were so confident. Yeah. I felt confidence when you told us that because I felt we were probably on the right side, too. We're just getting absolutely railed right now. If that didn't break the plane, then the ball must have been between his legs. He kept the ball in his jock strap on that play. Oh my God. The Eagles are going to go for a 6-minute drive, score a touchdown to start the second quarter. Watch this. Come on. Hurts back to throw. Oh my God. It should have been a pick six. Hurts literally almost gave us that. Oh, and I love the dislike people give our video. I always enjoy the one person that dislikes our video because they don't understand that actually helps the channel. So, it's just, I love the one person. How did it stand? I don't know, Viking. I do not know how it stood. Jalen Hurts going to be in shotgun formation, though, in his own end zone here. 2nd and 10. I don't see a blitz coming, and they don't bring a blitz. They drop back, and with that secondary, I'm not sure you need to drop back when you have the guy against his end zone. I would have liked to see a blitz there. Chris is a Saints fan, still pissed about the Rams. NFC Championship game, no call interference. We made a lot of money on that, Chris, and I'm going to tell you right now, we should have given it back. We should have never been able to collect on that ticket. So, 3rd and 5, Jalen Hurts from the 6-yard line here. First quarter, 5 minutes, 5 seconds left, and it's 7-7 Eagles Cowboys here in Dallas, Texas. Jalen Hurts back to throw from his end zone. He looks, and they bottle him up, but they can't get him, and he's going to throw that away, and that was nearly a safety. And it's going to be 4th and 5, and Dallas should have good starting position here. Jamar says, told you it's rigged. That's why they put the live bet, because everyone jumped on it, 20.5. You know what? I kind of agree with that sometimes. It's not rigged. I won't agree with that. But what I will say, it's so funny when there's such a juicy line out there, and then something like that happens. It just kind of like, does somebody in somebody's ear say, hey, you need to fumble because we can't lose all this money? One day I wonder if that'll come out. Back to punt, though, are the Eagles. And it is going to be caught at the 45 by Wilson, who makes a stutter step and then gets tripped up. I don't know what Wilson was doing there. He could have easily gone to the outside right away and got about 15 yards. But they are in Eagles territory. The Dallas Cowboys will have the ball when the commercial break comes back. Let's take a look now at what odds we're getting at that over of the first quarter. So the first quarter total is at 16.5, highly juiced, like 150. So they're saying, will there be a field goal? I mean, I'm not going to double down on it. You don't do that in sports betting. If anything, you would hedge your bet. So I'm not going to double down that there's going to be at least a field goal out of this drive, because I can totally see Dak Prescott throwing an interception on a 3rd and 5 from the 27. I can totally see that happening. So we won't double down on that. Saints still had opportunity in OT and Breeze blew it. Yeah, I know. It should have never come to that. I hate reminiscing about old games. I mean, guys, do you not remember like Cleveland's misery for so many years in all sports? I mean, with the exception of maybe the Cubs or the Red Sox for the longest time, nobody can be complaining about their team. Especially the Saints, who won a Super Bowl, may I add, Chris. The Browns have never won one, so be happy with what you have. All right, Jamar's all over Cooper tonight. What do you see, Jamar? What do you see tonight that you like with Cooper? Because you're all over him to score here, or is he just on your fantasy team? Coach Tim, man, enjoy that burger. We had a burger for dinner, too. It was a nice and juicy burger that we took home from the Omni Hotel from Chicago this weekend when we were there for that Notre Dame game. Great game, by the way. Love it. Guys, speaking of food, what'd you eat tonight? What was your go-to meal? We went double cheeseburger, as we mentioned, but we had to warm it up. It was about a day old. Actually, 2 days old. Let's not lie. Do you guys eat old food? Like, how long will you wait to eat a burger? Like, if you bring a burger home on Monday, are you waiting all the way to Friday to eat that thing, or will you throw it out by then? Fantasy Connect. All right, Jamar. Very cool, very cool. Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you hit that like button. Keep our channel going here on YouTube. Would appreciate it. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Also, we got merchandise in. If you head into our description below, check out our merchandise store. The link is there. All the proceeds just continue to build our channel, help us keep us monetized free so we don't force you guys to watch ads every single video that we put out. But 1st and 10 goes for about 5 yards to Pollard. Pollard's in again. Any pizza, Chris? What's the question mark for? Any pizza. So it's 2nd and 4 for the Dallas Cowboys, and Prescott is going to be in. Nope, he is going to go under center now, and Pollard's behind him. Hand off to Pollard, up the middle. If they spot this first down, I'm calling bullshit on those refs to be consistent, because that was as close to the end zone line as Prescott's sneak was. So if they're calling first down here, then they're not being consistent about giving or taking inches when they're marking. Like, I can't stand it. And they give off to Pollard again, and Pollard is down to the I can't see that. Is it the 30? Almost the 33. Mike had a Pollard prop. It's looking good. Yeah, he's getting a lot of touches. He's playing well so far. Tony Pollard, 5 rushes, 36 yards. What was your prop, Mike? Let us know what your prop is. We'll root for you. 2nd and 3 from the 33 here. And that is Cooper in motion. And they're going to fake to Pollard. And Prescott throws across the middle. And that time, it is a completion to their tight end, Schultz, for a first down. The over 20.5 is still looking like it might be able to. The Raiders cost me going 5-0 against the spread for the Grandstand Bettors. They will, no, I know, Jamar. I watched that game. We were very disappointed in the Raiders late in that game too. So Schultz gets down to about the 19, 20-yard line here. 1st and 10. Dak Prescott, shotgun formation. Pollard is in the backfield. Oh, and that's going to be they're going to mark that dead. It looked like encroachment, but they got too big of a jump. Over 34 rushing yards. Yeah, that just hit. Congrats, Mike. Maybe you should pick our bets for us. That's already a good way to start. 1-0 there, buddy. So 7-7, false start. They're going to call. I don't agree with that at the least bit. I think that's another one. False starts and encroachments. Like if you come across and some guy moves, but he had already got back and your reaction time, I don't know. I think if you come across, you come across. Like, just don't come across. So anyways, here we go. Prescott's going to hand off to Pollard. Pollard gets the yardage back to the 19, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 here. And there's 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Prescott taking his time. God, we're going to have to sweat out this. This is ridiculous. The first quarter prop here that we took live. 2nd and 9, 1:43 left in the first quarter. That's about 3 plays. Prescott is going to pass, and he's going to the end zone. Touchdown! And not only is that a touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys, but it cashes our live prop. Easy winner. Come on, we should have had like 28 points in this quarter, but easy winner. 13-7. Schultz with the touchdown pass there. Jamar, over 299 for... Why do you keep calling him Dakota? And Hurts under 58. Yeah, easy cash, Chris. I don't know if you tailed us on that, man, but that was an easy cash. Easy cash. Fantastic. Good way to start the betting. Good way to start. Refs knew the prop bet, tried to take it from you. They did, Andy. They tried to take the prop bet, but we just wouldn't let them, or Dak Prescott wouldn't let them. So that was a very... Oh, you needed that. Go Dallas first half money line. Very nice. Yep. Hey, we almost took Cowboys. We were going to take an alternative first half money line because we think they're going to win by that much. But it's been an interesting game thus point. Let's take a look at some live betting. 4.5 now for Dallas is you're paying 2-1 at minus 200. If you think the Cowboys could cover a 10.5 point spread, it is plus money, but not much. Plus 135. Total keeps jumping up to 63.5 right now. The Eagles team total still sitting at 27.5. So that stalled dry, did not do anything for that team total. Dallas Cowboys team total is at 36.5. Yeah, 36.5. I just saw it at. First half team total. This one I might take too, man. 21.5 plus money on the Dallas Cowboys first half team total. There's a whole nother quarter to go. And they would just need 11 points for that. They need 11 points. That means, do we think Dallas is going to score 2 touchdowns again in the second quarter? We're going to hold off on that one. Small play on 20.5. Well, it's a winner. That was a good one. Took Dallas to win by 13 to 18 points. That's a pretty good. What odds did you get on that, Jamar? I'm sure that was like plus 175, something around there. Got to be up like 175. Maybe 225, somewhere in between there. So, 14-7. Guys, this has been an entertaining game so far. Not like the first half of the Browns game, for those of you that joined us for our Browns game telecast yesterday. The first half, the Bears and Baker Mayfield just looked awful. I know Baker's completion rate and all that stuff looks good, but, I mean, when you look at Dak Prescott and Baker Mayfield, you can tell the difference between a pure quarterback and somebody who looks like he's learning on the fly. But I love the Brownies. I will always support Baker Mayfield. I'm just more like Colin Hurd or Colin Cowher from FS1. 14-7, and Zerloin is going to kick it off here with 1:31 left in the first quarter. This game's taken forever. There's been some long timeouts. There's been some long challenges. There's been some long commercials. And Zerloin kicks it through the end zone. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25 with 1:31 left in the first quarter. Since I have Dallas first half money line, Dallas money line, I hedged with a tie for plus 39 to 1. You're getting 39 to 1. That's a pretty interesting hedge there. I like that. First half tie, 39. Interesting. I'll root for that. I'm glad it wasn't the full game because I won't root for that since we have a play. But I don't mind it being a tie at halftime. Don't mind it at all. So good luck to you, Chris. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in shotgun from the 25. A little screen pass to Sanders. And Sanders had some room. And he's going to bust for about 9 yards. So a good play. I believe that was Sanders. Maybe that wasn't Sanders. I'm sorry. Was that Scott? No, I think we'll have to see. They didn't really show the number. I was just assuming Sanders would be in there as he hasn't really seen much usage thus far in the game. We'll take a look. Yeah, I think that Sanders is in there. Yeah, that was Sanders. So, 2nd and 1, it was a screen pass for 9 yards to Sanders. Sanders is not going to get the ball. Jalen Hurts calls his own number. He should have handed it off to Sanders and absolutely gets smacked Gets smacked there at the line of scrimmage. Actually going to lose some yardage, I believe. He did an option read, and 11 just, was that 11? 11 just busts through there. Micah Parsons, and he just a great play all around. That's their draft pick, 12th overall out of Penn State. Good draft pick there. So, 3rd and 3, shotgun formation for Hurts. Sanders is going to come and stand to his left. This could be another screen pass to Hurts. To Sanders. We'll have to see. No, he does go out for the screen pass, but Hurts looks, and that's a good defensive play. Good defensive play. No flag on the play. 4th and 3, and that's, with the exception of Dak Prescott losing the ball in the end zone, Dallas's defense is playing very well. That 7 points is not earned by on the defense of the Dallas Cowboys. So 1 second left here, and it looks like the Eagles are going to have to punt. That's a bad second down play call with that option read. Eagles defense, yep. Like you wrote it up, man. Parsons with the speed off the edge. Yep. Although, to be fair, I don't ever write up my own scripts. Well, sometimes I do. But this Monday Night Football one was done by my partner, so shout out to him knowing what he's doing. But let's see here. What else do we got going on? Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, just make sure you do so. Please take that 2 seconds of time and do it. And yeah, it's been a good game so far. I'm liking Dallas -3.5 so far. I'm liking that. Jalen Hurts hasn't shown me anything, and Dak Prescott, from day one this season, even though they lost the Tampa Bay game, he's just had this eye of the tiger, like, we're going to do better this year. Like, we're not going to be the butt of jokes. And we're going to let Stephen A. Smith and whatever that other guy is, it's talk about the Cowboys for years to come. And it's going to start right now. What is that other guy's name? Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless never shuts up about the Cowboys. Do you guys like Skip Bayless or Stephen A. Smith? I can't stand either one of them. So, commercial break here. Live betting. It is at 62.5. Did dip down a little bit after that stall. If you want to take the Cowboys money line, you're going to have to lay about 357 to win 100. So that's not worth it right now. The Eagles getting plus 281, and the draw for the full game is at 800. I wonder what the draw is. I don't see a first half draw on mine. I see the second half, but not a first half. So I'd hop on that with you at 39. Throw some pizza money on that. Heck yeah. All they do is yell. That's all they do. They just yell, Andy. Yeah, they could blow them out, Chris. I mean, I hope so. Hoping so. I worry. I worry that their defense will play well for 3 quarters, and then we'll see something like what the Raiders did in that game, and in the last 4 minutes of the game, just give up, a 2 drives basically. One only ended up scoring. But, I mean, come on. Miami Dolphins in that last drive. Just ridiculous. So, 14-7. We're in a commercial break. We're just coming back from it. Man, I would love to be in that stadium once just to see what that big-ass Jumbotron looks like above everybody. Hope that never falls because it would be devastating. Who was the first player that made the first TD for the Eagles? It was defensive. It was an interception in the end zone. So it was not an offensive player. That does hurt bettors, man. That hurts bettors if you took an offensive player there for the first touchdown for the Eagles. So here we go. 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter. And it is going to be a screen pass to Elliott. That's going to come back, unfortunately, or we would have been that much closer to our bet there. But it is the second quarter. Dang. So holding on the offense, that's going to come back. 14:51 here in the second. Connor Williams holding call. So it's going to be, I believe, 2nd and 20. Cowboys have 3 TD drives. Eagles offense have yet to score a point. That's exactly correct, Chris. Now, they don't have 3 scores up there because, as Chris knows, and as we got on our soapbox for about 5 or 10 minutes, that absolutely horrible call of Dak not getting in the end zone. This is why nobody likes the refs. So 1st and 20. Elliott is in the backfield. We need about 5 more yards receiving for him, but he does go for a rush for about 4 there. So it's going to be 2nd and 16, and we'll see what Dak wants to call here. You got to think with this long yardage, there's a good opportunity that maybe Zeke would get a screen pass in this opportunity. I mean, it's the second quarter, and we need 5 receiving yards, so we're not sweating that yet. Pollard is there on the sideline. Elliott is going to go as a wideout here. 2nd and 16, shotgun formation. And he's going to throw it to... Nope, he's going to run. Now he's going to throw it, and that is thrown to CeeDee Lamb. No, I'm sorry. That is... Who's 85? He is not on my big board. With the hair, at first I thought it was CeeDee Lamb, but it's a little bit lighter hair, so that's definitely not CeeDee Lamb. So it's 3rd and 8. It was a catch regardless. And they're going to go a little no huddle here, it looks like. And now they're going to take their time. Prescott audibling at the line of scrimmage, backs into shotgun formation. And there is... See, now that's got to be offsides. Al, welcome. Welcome in, Al, friend of the program. Offsides on the... Philadelphia Eagles there. Refs not especially popular in Detroit. That is a good... We talked about Tucker's kick a little bit earlier in the feed, and the doink that it took. But yeah, the refs, with the delay of game situation and all that, as it's 3rd and 3, Prescott in shotgun, nobody in the backfield with him. And as Elliott is out, I believe, as a wide receiver, a crossing route, and that is by Schultz. And Schultz looking good early here with about 3 catches, I think, for about 20-some yards. 1st and 10 as Prescott gets his team out to about midfield with a 14-7 lead. And they're just going down the field right now on the Eagles' defense, just with ease. They've already had 3 great drives. Only 2 ended up with points, but... they're going to hand it off to, that is Elliott, and Elliott goes for a nice 9-yard run, and he's down to the 40-yard line in Eagles territory. And I think the Cowboys come into this game like, hey, we're the team to beat in the NFC East. We have a future bet on them to win the NFC East. We got it at, I believe it was at around plus 100. We definitely got good value on them. 2nd and 1. Blitz is coming. They really crowd the line of scrimmage, and Dak is going to back off and set up something different here. Looks like it was going to be a full-out linebacker blitz. They kind of ease off, but they go back to Elliott. And Elliott, that was Pollard. Pollard was in, and he got 5 yards down to the 35-yard line. Chris, you're right. Eagles can't stop them whatsoever. They can't stop them at all. They're not good? Yeah, they're not good. Al, what do you think? I think a lot has to do with play calling. I don't know. I don't think these guys, a lot of these coaches don't know how to use a running quarterback. I don't think they know actually how to use a running quarterback. 1st and 10 here, and they're going to hand it off, and that is to, was that Pollard again? It was Pollard, and that's an 8-yard carry. They're down to the 22-yard line, it looks. So it's going to be 2nd and short, and they're just running over this Eagles offensive line right now. There's been big holes, big gaps everywhere, and it's just going to continue. So 2nd and 2 here on the 28, and Pollard's going to get the ball again, and he goes almost for a first down. Almost for a first down, and it's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and about half a yard here. Guys, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead, smash that like button for us. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We give out NFL free picks, college free picks, daily free picks after the Super Bowl. Good times coming. Lots of time left. 3rd and 1. And Prescott's under center. He is going to fake the handoff, and he's got a tight end wide open. And that is a first down to Jarwin. and Jarwin gets down to about the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, Dallas Cowboys, they're looking good. We got them 3.5. They're looking good right now. I'm not a fan of Dak throwing back across his body into what was some tight coverage there, with the exception of who was covering Jarwin. But either way, it worked out. Dallas Cowboys, 1st and 10 from the 20, and they hand it off to Elliott, who literally stopped on a dime. Stopped on a dime, changed direction, stopped on another dime, and then barreled his way for about a yard. So Elliott with a great run there for 1 yard. Al, Eagles hurting on both lines. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. So 2nd and 8, 14-7 here. 14-7 on the 19-yard line, and Prescott does a screen pass. That's to Elliott, and that is going to get our bet one. I believe as long it's a first down. First off, that is on the 9-yard line. Our big bet of the day was on Elliott over 17.5 yards receiving. As long as he doesn't get a lot of minus yards, he should do well. I believe that was him. Yep, so he is at 21. So we are a winner there. Cash that ticket. Looking good so far as they hand it off again. But there is a flag on the play that might be coming back. If Rigor could just get in the end zone for the Eagles, this is going to be a big night for our family over at Grandstand Bettors. So that is a flag holding on Connor Williams. It's going to back them up to about, I believe, the 19-yard line, so we're around there. So it'll be 1st and goal from about the 19. Where's the hold? Yeah, that's a hold. It's pretty easy when you can start seeing the guy shove up and grab the shoulder pad area. But 1st and goal from the 19. Cowboys would love for you to put it in the end zone here, get like a 2-score lead. They're going to pass it off to Cooper, and Cooper, there's Jamar's guy. Not enough for you, though, Jamar. Not enough. So Cooper gets about 5 yards there, and it's going to be 2nd and goal from about the 15, 14-yard line. Time of possession, 17:59. 18 minutes, basically, for the Cowboys to 3:49 of the Eagles. 36 plays to 9 plays. Just absolutely crap from the Eagles so far. 2nd and goal from the 14. And Prescott is in shotgun. Elliott is going to get a draw play, and Elliott goes right up the middle and down to the 2-yard line. And you know what? When you can run over a team like you are right now, you can give a draw play on 2nd and goal from the 15 and get away with it. I mean, Elliott just looks like a beast tonight. Pollard's having a good game too. So 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal here. And this is going to be Prescott, shotgun, Elliott to his right, 4 wide, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. And he's going to hand off, and that's a handoff to Elliott. And if there's any question about Elliott getting in on this one, you are wrong, sir. You are wrong. He got in very easily. That was a nice touchdown run for Elliott, 3-yard touchdown run. 20-7. Money line's looking good, Chris, for you at the half. Browns had more pass plays than Bears had plays. You know, on our live stream yesterday, it was so boring to watch the game, man. The Browns weren't great. I mean, they went through the motions and beat a much easier team. But the Bears' offense was just awful. Just awful. Andy asking Dak to take over the game for fantasy reasons, I assume. I don't think they're going to go to Dak Prescott up 2 touchdowns. They're probably going to keep with that running game since it's working for him. So we'll have to see. Elliott, though, nice touchdown. And that is 21-7. Let's take a look at the live betting window. Minus 10.5 now, minus 121. You could have just got that at plus 135 moments ago. So if you jumped over on that, that was good value for you. Game total dropped down, interestingly enough, from 63.5 about 5 minutes ago, game-wise, to 60.5. You can still grab it at that 63.5 at plus money. It's plus 123. I think there's some good value still left in that. You would think that Jalen Hurts is going to get something going, maybe. That team total of the Cowboys just keeps climbing. It's at 36.5 right now. First half of the Cowboys went to 22.5. That's heavily juiced, though. Minus 161 for them to score any more here in the second quarter. The Eagles' team total in the first half set at 11.5, thinking, are they going to be able to score a touchdown? You know, that's not a bad pizza money bet. Will the Eagles score a touchdown? Will the Eagles score a touchdown at plus money for the rest of the first half? I kind of like that play. I would do a half unit on that. We're gonna go like a real small half pizza money bet on. I think Jalen Hurts can score. So let me lock that in. We'll do a live bet there on the Eagles team total over. It actually just dropped to 10.5, which doesn't even matter. I mean, you're just getting plus 105 instead of plus 112. So we're gonna take the Eagles to score basically a touchdown here in the second quarter. They've only had 3 minutes and 47 seconds of the ball, but there is 7 minutes left, and you got to think they're going to get the ball twice more. So we're going to take that over. Let's catch up on some of this chat. Chris, 4.5 sacks by... I know, that was crazy. 4.5 sacks by Garrett was absolutely ridiculous yesterday. I believe that broke the single-game record of the Cleveland Browns. 20-7 actually missed the PAT. Sorry, did they miss the PAT? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just assuming that they got the PAT, so that hurts us, I guess. But I'm gonna go over. Just like Chris said. Yeah, I took Eagles. You took Eagles plus 11.5 in the first half. You like that? Plus 11.5. I like. I'm gonna take them with getting a touchdown here. I think it's to be 20. How do you miss the extra point? I can't believe I missed that. I was talking to you guys, talking live betting, but that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, what did I tell? Gotta get the bag. He's probably not in here anymore. But what did I tell you? He's got over 1.5 field goals for Zerloin, and the guy can't even make an extra point. Like I told you at the beginning, he sucks. Now Eagles will have to pass. Yeah, Cowboys should be able to get to tee off. Yeah. So I took the touchdown. We'll go live there. Little pizza money, $10. That's it. So here we go. Jalen Hurts, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, down 20-7, and that's a handoff to Sanders, and Sanders just busts through to about the 50-yard line, and that is a play. That's a play I like. That's a play if you're live betting a touchdown. Man, he almost broke that 4 out of the house. Man, that would have been a quick payoff. That would have been a nice quick payoff. So Sanders right through the middle, tries to jump. Tries to jump the safety there and about gets there. So 1st and 10 for Jalen Hurts at the 49-yard line, about midfield here. You see, Chris could see him throwing a pick 6. He probably will right here. Jalen Hurts, though, is going to run. He goes for... he told his guy to block so he could run, and he only gets 3 yards. So the tight end needs to... do a better job of listening to his quarterback. Sanders had a very nice run there. I believe it... Was it 24 yards? About 24 yards, so... 2nd and 8 from the 49 now. They are in Dallas Cowboys territory. 2nd and 8 from about midfield. Hurts making a little change here at the line, but does stand back in shotgun. And that's going to be a run for Sanders, who's going to get up to about the 46. So it's 3rd down here, and I'm not a big fan of that play call. I don't like that play call. I know you just popped off with a big run, but I would have liked to see a different play call on that 2nd down to leave yourself a little more opportunity to maybe go for it on 4th down. So 3rd and 5. You gotta get some points. So 4th down's clearly in play here if they don't get this. Jalen Hurts in shotgun formation, and that is going to be Ward who goes in motion there. Hurts back to throws, and that is not going to be complete. So that was an awful throw. They didn't take the shot downfield, or they should have taken a shot downfield. And now I kind of hate this. Like, why are you coming in? Why are you coming in to kick a punt? Like, you're down 2 scores. Dallas has gone down every single time on their offense on you. And now you want to kick a punt from their end of the field? Just go for it, man. Have some balls and go for it. Or fake punt this. So, Sipis, I believe that's the punter's name, comes in. What a kick, though. What a kick down to the 5. A great punt as Dak and company are going to start at their own 5-yard line there with about, I'm guessing like 5 minutes left here in the first half. They go to commercial break. We'll find that out. Philly already threw the towel in, Chris. 100%. 100% they threw the towel in. I don't like how you go for a punt there. Guys, if you're just joining us here at Grandstand Bettors, thanks. It's a commercial break. We're doing play-by-play of the Cowboys-Eagles game and some live betting. We already had one live bet that was a winner. Threw a little tiny bet on our next one. Doesn't look like that's going to pan out. But our big bet that we gave out right as the game started is Ezekiel Elliott over 17.5 yards. That already cashed. I mean, that was an easy cash. Just absolutely easy. We did pay the minus 118 for that. You could have got maybe over like 35 receiving for plus 165. I mean, I think the way this game's going, he's going to get at least a couple more screen passes. He might actually have, 10 touches at wide receiver in this game for maybe 55 yards total. We'll have to see how it plays out. But, yeah, good bet there. We have Dallas minus 3.5. It's looking good so far. I don't want to get cocky about that since Zerloin does play for the Cowboys. Jamar, 95-yard drive from Prescott. That's what you think is going to happen right here? I wouldn't be surprised the way the Eagles been playing the defense. It could happen in 2 plays. Could happen in 2 plays. This has been it's been a nice, fun, entertaining first half because Dak Prescott and company have been able to put up some yardage. But in all honesty, the Eagles just look, with the exception of Miles Sanders popping off for 24 yards, don't look good at all. My Pittsburgh Penguins lost tonight 3-0 in their first preseason game. Just probably should throw in the towel if you're a Penguins fan. So, live betting, not much going on. In fact, they actually just stalled the lines. I don't know why. But they stalled the lines on me. Lots going on this week. We have Thursday Night Football live. It's going to be Bengals and Jacksonville. I'm not promising the best game of the entire season on Thursday night, but come on, stop by, have some fun, say hi, and we'll have a good time together. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 now from the 6-yard line. Prescott under center. He's going to hand it to, that is Pollard, I believe. Pollard has come in the game now for Elliott, and he gets a couple or a few yards right there. So Pollard in the game. Elliott taking a breather after doing a lot of work. Elliott, 60 rush yards, 21 receiving yards, 81, and 2 touchdowns from the line of scrimmage thus far in the game. Having a great game so far. Prescott's going to be empty formation here and in shotgun. He does bring Pollard next to him now, who's in motion. And Prescott is going to throw from his own end zone. This is where he had problems before, and he almost had the same problem. Like, get this guy to stop throwing from the end zone. He's obviously not, he's not very good. Jamar says, the Eagles are at the baggage claim in Philly already. Yes, sir, they are. Victor, man, you just got off work. Well, hey, yeah, hang out for a little bit, Victor. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button if you had a good night. Hit that like button for Jamar, or I'm sorry, for Victor. Victor, man, getting off work. Must have been a long day. Hope work went well, but now you should crack a cold one and watch some NFL with us. 3rd and 10 from the 6-yard line, 4:17 left in the second quarter, and Prescott is motioning Wilson to go out a little bit further, and he's going to again throw from his end zone, and he has... No way was that a catch! No way did Wilson... First off, I believe this was an audible because Prescott motioned Wilson out a little bit further to kind of go on a wheel route. He catches the ball No. I don't believe this is a catch. I don't believe this is a catch. No catch. That's not a catch. So this will be overturned. I don't even think you need to go review this. I just think you need somebody else's opinion. So that's not going to be a catch. But what heck of a play. A heck of a play by Wilson. Give him credit there. College game on Thursday is better. Virginia, Miami. Al, you're 100% correct. My wife went to the University of Miami. While I'll be streaming, live stream the Jacksonville Cincinnati Bengals game, we're going to be probably dealing with her screaming at the TV as Miami and Virginia is going on. So, yeah, you're right. That is a better game. Jamar says, "What up, Vic? The champ at your request." I like that Victor came back and said, "I tell all my friends I'm the champ." No. Jamar, what are you smoking, man? That's not a catch. That's not a catch. Mike, what's up, Vic? What you do for work? Yeah, what do you do for work, Vic? Anything fun? Does anybody have a really good job? Like, is anybody a lawyer out there? If I have copyright issues ever, can somebody help me out? Convict you, Al. I know. In fact, when we were at Soldier Field this weekend, we saw a lot of Catholic versus convict shirts. And you know what? I don't have one, and I'm so mad that I don't have one. I need to try to get one. Victor, Seattle for the win today, money line. Dude, Victor, that is, we'll give it out for free. That is actually our money line bet for our family over at Grandstand Bettors. That's our only baseball bet. In fact, we only did 4 bets today for our family at Grandstand Bettors. We did the -3.5, the over receiving yards for Elliott, which is already cashed. The touchdown by Rigor, hopefully that can come through. And then the Mariners money line. So, yeah. I'm glad you like that. I feel good when our friends on YouTube have the same bet. It makes me feel good that we clearly are on the right side because I trust you guys so much. Well, Victor, we took in the first quarter, we took the over 20.5 for the first quarter when it was 14-0. Had to sweat it out a little bit as Dallas really scored 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, or 3 touchdowns themselves in the first quarter. But now we took a little small pizza money bet on the Eagles to score a touchdown here in the second quarter. Probably not going to hit the way they're playing, but we'll see. That was overturned, not even close. Eagles will have good field possession. Rigor could run one back here and give us our prop for a touchdown. That would be fantastic. Go ahead, baby. Run this back for a touchdown, and let's just call it a day. Back to punt in the end zone. They're gonna play the setup there. They're not gonna go after the punt. Rigor takes it at the 39, and he's gonna go the wrong way. Absolutely the wrong way. That is so bad. That is so bad as a punt returner. The guy ran 6 yards back and then 80 yards across the field to nowhere. I mean, what are you doing there? What are you doing? Y'all should get his and hers convicts versus Catholic shirts. I don't know if my wife would appreciate me calling her a convict. I don't know if that's gonna be good for the relationship. What'd you put money on, Victor? What'd you put money on? Jamar the Champ going down in fantasy. Al, I know, man. I was talking about that earlier. He calls himself, he's undefeated. He talks major crap after 1 week. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Jamar. And now you're 1-2. You're going to be 1-2. Come on, man. We expect better from the champ. Yeah, Cowboys are giving away points. Yeah, 100%. They had. Well, the refs screwed him. But it's okay. So let's see if Jalen Hurts can lead a touchdown drive here. He's going to call his own number, running himself, and he's going to go for. I'm not sure why that's not a late flag. He was clearly out of bounds, but so about a 3, maybe 4-yard carry there. Yeah, Joe Flacco plays for the Eagles, Mike. Joe Flacco plays for the Eagles. Yes, sir. And he could come in. Some people are probably asking him to come in. Jalen Hurts, 2nd and 7 from right around the 26, 27-yard line. He's going to throw it across the middle, and that is caught by number 6. And number 6, that's Devonta Smith, if I believe. Devonta Smith. Is that Devonta Smith? I thought he was inactive. Is Devonta Smith in? No. That's not Devonta Smith, is it? I guess it is. I don't know why I read that. Something popped up today about him. I thought he was inactive. But, hey, great catch there. Had Indians team total and Reds team total earlier. Al, did that hit? Today was the last day the Indians actually played as the Indians in Cleveland Stadium. That was very sad for me. Jalen Hurts back to throw on 1st and 10. He absolutely got crushed across the neck for a sack. Absolutely got crushed across the neck for a sack. Yeah, Victor, I like baseball too, but our best betting is NHL by far. Jamar says he's still going to win the whole thing, y'all. And the quarter mile horse, he's the favorite 7-5. Anybody bet horses? We don't bet horses. Does anybody like betting horses? I'm not a fan. I bet the Kentucky Derby, the Triple Crown races, but I don't bet horses. I can't do that. I don't know why. I think it's just wasting some money if you don't know what you're doing. Jalen Hurts on 2nd and 21. That's going to be holding. So whatever happens there is coming back. So that's not going to matter as Watkins. No, that's coming back. So that's absolutely, they're going the wrong way. The Philadelphia Eagles are. Oh, easy winners, Al. Fantastic. Jalen Hurts is, they're setting him up to fail. 100%. Holding on 2nd and 21 is not going to help you as a starting quarterback. Baseball is your favorite sport, Al? You like the baseball the best? Or hockey? Hockey is by far our favorite. We just love. We're at a commercial break here, guys, as I believe there's an injury. So, we're gonna bet some NHL. Unfortunately, NFL season is just too rigorous when it comes to all the live streaming and all the videos and the time and the research. So we actually wanted to do an NHL bet of the day. I just don't think we have time to do that every single day. So maybe on some live streams. You know what else I was thinking about doing? And I really need to get more subscribers. Not that you guys aren't all great. I appreciate it. But the more likes, the more subscribers. What I want to do is a 6 p.m. Eastern live betting show where we go over some of the bets that we're looking at, and maybe it's like a free picks live show. Maybe we'd do like 2 bets, maybe at 6:30, maybe from 6:30 to like 6:45, something like that. I think that would be fun. But yeah. Chris, man, if you do, that'd be great. I hope we don't let you down over the first 30 days, but no promises. Sometimes we do have bad months. But hey, if you don't get it, friends of YouTube, that's all we want from our YouTube channel. That's why we're not car salesmen on here all the time. We'd like people to join our family over at Grandstand Bettors, but I don't think it's fair to you guys to sit here and just talk grandstandbettors.com. But while we're at it, if you aren't a part of our NFL betting contest, shout out to Greg K. He overtook the lead after 3 weeks, 11.5 points to, I believe, Jackie Yu who was the leader in the clubhouse last week, is only a half a point behind. So this last week's coming up for that free jersey that we're giving away to our first quarter winner, valued at $125. So that's coming up. Make sure you get your picks in each week. If anybody's watching, let me know how you're doing in that contest. Let me know what your points are. We'll give you a shout out, give you some good luck. Do we have to? Hold on a second. I'm gonna get him. Victor, do we got to link up and talk on the degenerate? I do it all. Victor, that's funny. So I assume you're a horse bettor too. Chris, looking forward to hockey season now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe the 12th. My Penguins actually kick it off against the Lightning, and the Kraken play that night too, I believe, against Vancouver. You know what? We might live stream those. I don't know, though. Jalen Hurts back to throw on 2nd and 31, and that's out to number 18, which is Rigor, yeah. So that wasn't our touchdown we were looking for. But Jalen Hurts, 140 left here in the half, 3rd and 24. This will be an interesting play call. So maybe they're not going to get the ball back again. Panthers, Flames, Vegas, Islanders, Penguins can't lose. Jamar, that's like half this NHL. Half the NHL. Michael Welsh, live bets. We did a live bet in the first quarter. That one was a full big unit bet that we did. As there's a screen pass to Sanders, and Sanders is going to have a chance at the first down, and that almost looked like a penalty. You got to go for it with 59 seconds. I'll get right back to it, Michael. I'll get right back to it. Man, you got to get back? Okay. We're not going to. That's fine. And then we took a very small pizza money on the Eagles scoring a touchdown here in the second. So 1-1 plus money, though, of live betting today. We hit our prop bet of Elliott over 17.5 yards. That's already hit. We have Dallas minus 3.5. That's looking good so far. We need Rigor to have a chance. He had a pass to him in the end zone, but it was underthrown and actually intercepted. So bets are going well for the most part today. Pitch that, my dude. Victor, what are you saying? Pitch that. Think I got 9.5. Gone back for weeks after a horrible. Mike, you is at 9.5. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Jamar, that live bet's for tomorrow. I don't know, Jamar. We can look up your points. Actually, let me text someone and maybe they can get back to me about your points because I'm not able to actually look at that right now. But I'll try to. Pens need a new goalie. Listen, Al. As we watch the first period of their preseason game, and the Eagles are going to punt away here. Muff the punt. It's a good punt again, man. The Eagles punter Sippis, I think it's Sippis. He's had 2 really good punts lately. But getting back, Al, to the Penguins. Don't give up on Tristan Jarry. The guy had a bad year. Let's remember how good he was the year before. I mean, he's going to be good. It's early. I'm telling you, Tristan Jarry is going to have one good year this season. I can feel it. And when they're just going to kneel on the ball here. 11 seconds left, and we're going to go to halftime, guys. We're going to go to halftime. Let me get to some of these comments. We can talk more hockey in the second half. Cowboys going to score again. And then in my teams I bet on in the NHL. Man, my TV is slower than you and you're live streaming. I get ripped off by Xfinity. Sorry, Victor, man. We actually use YouTube TV. Check YouTube TV out. I don't know why there wasn't a timeout. Jamar, you tie with me at 6, 9.5. Okay, guys, we're going to go to halftime. Fill up our water bottle here. Get hydrated. We'll come back for the second half. Been a good half so far. We'd like to see a little more cushion, maybe one more touchdown for the Cowboys, and we would feel good about our 3.5. But, guys, we are going to go to break. We'll be back in the second half. Please join us. We will see you momentarily. Go fill up your Yahtzee shakers, kiss your wife, and we'll see you in just about 15 minutes. All right, we are back live Monday Night Football, almost the start of the second half, and it's been a good one so far. Prescott 13, 16, 148, and a touchdown. Been sacked once. Hurts 7 of 12 for 102 and an INT. Although Prescott is an INT too, so I don't know why they didn't put that stat up. That was clearly an INT, although maybe they called that a fumble. So, start of the third quarter here. And 20-7. Really could use Hurts' offense moving a little bit. We got that Rigor plus 225, I believe, to get in the end zone. We just thought he had some good value there. We'll see if we can get him in. Going to change that quarter there. Third quarter. We're all set up. Started third. And I don't know, guys. I saw Chris at the end of the first half there. Took Dallas over 33.5. Probably a nice bet. We'll take another look at some live betting going on. Dallas kicking off to Jalen Hurts and company here to start the second half. Zerloin missed the extra point. God, you really hate when that happens because especially when you have a spread on a team, you do not want that to come back and kill you. I hope it doesn't. It'd be really disappointing if it did. The Eagles, what did they talk about in the locker room? Because they have not been good. They have not been good thus far. Zerloin kicks it off, and here we go. Second half, Monday Night Football, 20-7 Cowboys, and it's going to go through the end zone. Jalen Hurts coming out here for the first time in the second half, looking to move the offense just a little bit more than they did in the first half. I know he's got 102 passing yards, but it doesn't feel like he has any passing yards, in all honesty. The over-under is at actually 53.5 now, so after a very calm second quarter with just a touchdown, it is dropped 10 points to over 53. And you can get the Cowboys at about 7.5, which is super juiced, or at 10.5 minus 117. Hurts back to throw on 1st and 10. A crossing route, and that's the defense that you worry about. Gobert right there gets in to Dallas Cowboys field, on their side of the field, their territory. I couldn't get that word out of my mouth. And that's scary. I mean, they're obviously going to come out making some adjustments here, and they saw something with the crossing route because Dallas is wide open there. Dallas is absolutely wide open. So it's going to be 1st and 10 already in Cowboys territory. Jalen Hurts, and he is going to pass to, that's Dallas again, and you got to be kicking yourself if you're an Eagles fan. Wide open, a little out, overthrown. He led him a little too much there. Dallas should have had this pass, though. It's on his fingertips. Oh, come on, man. He had so much room in front of him, too. It could have been another 20, 25-yard gain. Ricardo, man, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming on in. Make sure you go ahead and smash that like button. Thanks for commenting. Not sure if you're watching the game. Monday Night Football here. Dallas Cowboys, Eagles. 2nd and 10 from the 48. And Hurts. Oh, my God. Hurts just threw a pick six. Oh, and as a Cowboys minus 3.5 better, you are happy. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go, Cowboys. And Jalen Hurts has got to get out of the game. Oh, my God. You cannot do that. Jalen Hurts throws a pick six right off the bat. It's 26-7 here, Cowboys. And, wow. That is not how you want to start the third quarter. Yeah, Chris, yeehaw. To be fair, a little bit, the receiver falls. Now, to be fair a little bit, the receiver falls. But it's still a bad pass. I mean, the receiver, if he doesn't fall, is still running the route. And the Cowboys guys coming under him as Zerline does put the extra point in. So now he's 3 for 4 on extra points. Chris, all you need is a Dallas TD to cash your ticks, man. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck to you, sir. I mean, this one was pretty easy in my thought with minus 3.5 to the Cowboys. A lot of money, though. A lot of money was coming in on Philly plus 3.5. I think it was almost 50% Philly money and Philly tickets, maybe. I don't know. We don't go by what the tickets and the money is. We just listen to it before the game starts. But all right, so lines moved. This line moved quickly with that pick six. Dallas Cowboys minus 18.5. Minus 18.5. That's at minus 125 right now. They are up by 20 points, so that's already covering. If you think they could maybe score another touchdown and win by 4 touchdowns or 22 points or more, you can get that at plus 138. The way it's going, it's tempting to take that. But a backdoor cover with a backup QB is very likely in this game. Okay? I hope you heard me. A backdoor cover with a backup QB is likely in this game. Jalen Hurts might get the pull right now. If he has one more of those, he's getting the pull. And then you bring in somebody who wants to make a statement about himself and maybe being the starter for this team moving forward. And maybe Joe Flacco or somebody comes in and gets a backdoor cover. So I'm going to be super careful here in the second half and just see what Jalen Hurts' situation is the rest of the way. 2 more touchdowns for the Eagles is at minus 113. So the team total over 20.5 there. I think that, I'm not sure if that's a great bet, but we'll have to see. Yeah, Chris, you did. You called pick 6. All I need is a Dallas TD cash. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Guys, if you're just joining us, thanks for watching on this Monday night. It is Monday Night Football. What we thought would be a good NFC East divisional matchup has turned into the Dallas Cowboys saying, what bad defense? Because they've looked pretty good. To be fair, I think it's a little more Jalen Hurts and some play calling of why. So Devonta Smith was the one that fell there. And Jalen Hurts goes, what happened? Well, it was not a great pass either, so I don't know. Dallas to win by 7 to 12 points at plus 290. Dallas to win by 13 to 18 plus 400. And Dallas to win by 24 750. So I mean, you're all getting money there. It's gonna suck if Dallas wins by 25 or 6. That's gonna be bad, Chris. That's gonna be bad. We'll root for that not to happen. That's a little bit of a smart play there. You risk 3. Well, you'd lose money if they only win by 7 or 12. That's the only play that loses you money. It's plus 24. Sorry, so anything over 24. Eagles wish they still had Nick Foles. Speaking of Nick Foles, that guy might get a start with the Bears coming up. I don't know if anybody saw that article come out about Nagy saying all 3 quarterbacks are on the table for Nick Foles and company. But player down, that's why we haven't got into our play-by-play here. Third quarter, 14:07 left. Cowboys 27, Eagles 7. Jody, how the live bets going? Pretty good. We took a good one in the first quarter. That one hit. We did a little pizza bet in the second quarter. That one didn't hit, but I would say still plus money. Plus our big prop bet of the day actually hit already too. So we're loving that. Our minus 3.5 by the Cowboys is looking good, so we're loving that. Oh, okay. That makes sense, Chris. A little bit larger. Understandable. Matt Nagy will be looking for a new job after next week. Matt Nagy should have been looking for a new job when he promised that Andy Dalton could start at quarterback. There was an article or something Adam Schefter reported today, something about maybe like Nagy's job safe after this year, but the GM's isn't. Like, how is Matt Nagy coaching in the NFL? Guys, between the 10 of us watching right now, I'm pretty sure we collectively could do a better job than Matt Nagy. So we are in commercial break due to an injury. We already went over live betting. Guys, thanks for joining us. Appreciate all the love and support. Grandstand Bettors channel. Just been an all-around great first year as we move into our second year here at Grandstand Bettors YouTube channel. Our grandstandbettors.com, it's been going for 3 years. We made that company in late 2018. But our family over there having a good time, enjoying themselves. Josh Gordon of the Chiefs. Al, thanks for bringing up that. Yeah, Josh Gordon of the Chiefs. Now, here's the problem I have about these guys who get suspended by the NFL. In all honesty, I feel like they have to go back to the team that they were playing for. I feel like they have to finish out the year when they're reinstated with the team that they were with when it got suspended. I just think that is the fairest thing to do. I mean, I don't know. His job is to coach. His job is to coach and to adjust. Yeah, Andy, we agree with you. Josh Gordon games played 5.5 over/under. Going under. I think the guy. I mean, do they need Josh Gordon to become better? I don't think so. I don't think Josh Gordon fits in that scheme much. If he doesn't play 5.5 games, it's because they rule him inactive and they just don't play him. Finally, we're back here, 1st and 10, and is that Jalen Hurts? I don't think that's Jalen Hurts. Okay. For a second, I thought maybe they already pulled him, but they have not pulled him yet. Yeah, Antonio Brown's doing well in Tampa. I understand that. 100% understand that, Chris. But Josh Gordon is different. And I'm going to speak to you as a Browns fan. And to be honest, he should have to go all the way back to the Browns. Because, I mean, these guys like Gordon, Manziel, that have problems in their personal life as it's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jalen Hurts is going to drop back. He's rolling to the right. He's looking, and he's going to run for -1 yard. So this is not going well for the Eagles right now. Listen, I have a huge problem with Josh Gordon going to the Kansas City Chiefs. Number one, I don't think he's going to use him. You're telling me Hardman is not better than Josh Gordon, who's played 5 snaps in 3 years? I mean, yeah. Just snagged Cowboys at -4,000 for a cool dollar. Chris, I know it's $1, but I still wouldn't advise that. Antonio Brown wasn't violating the drug policy. 100%. Andy speaking facts there. 3rd and 9. Jalen Hurts got to throw. He's going to run. And now he puts it in his left hand. Stutter steps like somebody who was doing well in the league, and he just gets nailed. Dallas defense, guys, is just destroying Jalen Hurts. You got to pull this guy. You got to pull Jalen Hurts. You got to pull Jalen Hurts 100% right here. So, punt from the Eagles, and the Cowboys are going to look fair catch there by number 88. That's CeeDee Lamb at the 32-yard line. They'll probably go to commercial break here. Jody, thanks for the free pick. It's looking good. Yeah, Jody, no worries. No worries. Our free pick today, 2,000 people, just around 2,000 people saw it. It was Cowboys -3.5. That's what we do. We have some fun with some free picks. Our Grandstand Bettors family, they got the Elliots. That was our big unit play today. That's a winner. That's looking fantastic so far. Could not be happier that cashed very early. And now, we kind of gave this out in the first half, but yeah, the Mariners are playing. We have them on the money line. Flexen's been pitching well. He had the A's number last time out, and to be honest, and a fumble by Prescott, and he's going to recover there on the 16-yard line. So hopefully we don't have to sweat this game out. That's what I don't want to do. Don't want to sweat this game out. Guys, if you just joined us, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button, smash that like button, keep us going here on YouTube. We'll get to our weekly schedule here. We're back to normal for sure taping after last week when we were in Chicago. 2nd and 14, though, on the 28th. And Prescott is going to throw. Oh, and he gets knocked down, and he's going to get sacked. That was close to being a fumble. There is a flag on the play. That'll be interesting to see. There could be a hold there in the backfield. So let's see what this flag is on. And it is going to be holding on the offense. So that's just going to back them up even more. Do the Bears try to trade for a new head coach? What head coach do you trade for, Andy? What head coach do you trade for? Dak's killing me today. Another fumble. I believe the fumbles actually still count as minus points, right? When they fumble the ball. That sucks. Al, do you recommend buying the half a point? Al, I am a strong believer. I'm old school. I don't buy any points. As they hand off to Elliott, who just rips off, gets about 13, 14 yards there. So it is going to be fourth down, and Hurts and the awful Eagles offense is going to come back out on the field. But back to Al's question, do you recommend buying the half a point? I don't know. I do not. I am just a firm old school person. I'll take the number because I make my own numbers, and that's what we have it at. People are like, yeah, take the half on the 3. I'm okay. I'm okay risking the push. I feel so strongly as there's the punt, and that's going to be caught by Rigor, and he's going to go to about the 20. I'm a strong believer that if I'm taking +3, I'm actually leaning money line there as well, and sometimes I'll even take the money line. But, I mean, I don't know. What about you, Al? Do you buy points? I just can't buy points. Grandstand Bettors is all about value, and there's no value in buying points to me. No value at all. Pick 6 may be saving grace because Cowboys looking like they're going to fall asleep 100%. 100%, Chris. I told you this backdoor, man, might get scary here. Backdoor might get scary. 27-7, we're in a timeout here as there's about 11 minutes left in the third quarter. All right, so you do like buying the half on the 3, 3.5, 6.5, 7, and 10. To each their own, Al. To each their own. Just can't do it ourselves. Eagles are +20, -115. You know, a part of you thinks that's an easy bet. You got to think they're going to put up some points. But in all honesty, these guys look awful. And I don't know if I can take them scoring. I don't even know if they're going to score again. Have no idea if they're going to score again. We'll take a look at live betting after the next series here, see what we got going on. Who's worse, Nagy, Kitchens, or Hugh Jackson? That's not even a question. That's Hugh Jackson hands down. Andy, Hugh Jackson, hands down that guy. He's absolutely awful. I don't know how he has a job at all in the NFL. See, Mike agrees. Hugh Jackson, hands down. That guy was awful for the Cleveland Browns. We're at a commercial break here, 27-7, third quarter, Dallas. We got -3.5 on them. And we got some prop bets. One actually came through already, so that's looking good so far. Book says they're going to score whatever the Cowboys do here. They're going to score whatever Jody, we might do teasers. That's a different thing. That's not buying the points. So buying the points is if you were getting like this game was -3.5, -105 was the juice. If you're going to do -3.5 at -105, but you buy an extra point to make it 3, you're going to probably pay like -125. And to us, we play value a lot, and I just don't like paying the books more juice when I think it's going to cover by 3.5. So, but to each their own. Everybody bets differently. And you got to do what works best for you. Jalen Hurts here on the 10-yard line. He's still in the game, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. I thought maybe they might call pass interference there. Cowboys need to keep pushing. Lots of game left. Eagles look bad, but it only takes one play for the Eagles That's right, gotta get the bag. That's right, only takes one play. Ken W., welcome to the program. You got the boys minus 3.5 as well. Congratulations. That's looking pretty strong, but let's not get cocky. Let's look at the present, not the future, in the live streams here. Chris McCann, often lower spreads parlay instead of, yeah. Hurts is going to call his own number. He's going to run for about 6 yards, maybe a long 6 there. It should be 3rd and 3, about 3rd and 3. Yeah, so Al bought the half for minus 120. So I got it minus 105. Al bought the half a point for minus 120. So, I understand people and the thought of that, but that 15 cents adds up over time if you keep doing that. And so we just don't like to give our money back to the book. You know what a good comparison of that is? We don't drink pop or soda, as some of you say around the world. It's pop to us. By the way, in the chat, let us know, pop or soda. What do you guys say? But it's the same as, like, we don't drink pop, like regular pop, like Coke, because we don't like to drink our calories. In sports betting, we don't like to give away the juice. Well, Al shops at 5 different books, which is very good. At some of those books, half a point could be up probably around 145. Fighting Irish looked good this weekend. Ken sure did. Here comes Cincinnati. It was pretty cool being at the game that Kelly broke Newt Rockney's record as we have a false start. The wheels are just off the bus for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Talking about them for a second here. Actually, Dallas called it a timeout. But, I mean, they just don't look good tonight. They look absolutely awful. Not looking good. Cincinnati coming into town. Night game. I want to go to the game so much, but the last 2 weekends we drove the 4 hours to South Bend, the 6 hours to Chicago, and I don't think I can ask my wife to get in the car with me again, especially on a night game. So if the tickets drop low enough, though, I don't know if it's going to be. I think we're going to have to pass that up. Mike, pop, gotta get the bag, pop. Yes, pop, that's how you say it. Although we lived in Florida and everybody says soda, and I just don't get it. Everybody says soda. Never heard it before. 3rd and 8. This is third quarter's taken forever so far. Jalen Hurts, 3rd and 8 from their own 12. And he is going to drop back and almost loses it. Throws deep, and that is caught. You have got to be kidding me. That could be offensive pass interference. I want to see what this is. What a catch by Watkins. I think they're going to call pass interference on the offense there. Maybe not. No, holding on the defense. Okay, so decline. Great catch. Absolutely great catch. Ken says in the South, they call soda Coke. What the hell are you doing in the South, Ken? Y'all are nuts. No offense. What? Al, Notre Dame, ever since I looked at it like a couple weeks ago, it's been a night game. It was 7:30. I looked at it at before the Toledo game, and I saw it at 7:30. So I think for a while now. As Hurts steps up, and he is going to go for a run, and he gets, nice 7 yards there. So 2nd and 3 in Cowboy territory. Preston, it's Sody dope. In East Tennessee, are you shitting me, Preston? Is that real? Are you 100%? The schedule says 2:30. I think that game's at 7:30, man. I think the game's at 7:30. Hurts. A little pass to 86, who's Ertz. And Ertz gets down to the 11-yard line. And this is what I was talking about. I mean, this defense sometimes just... Preston, sorry, man. I know you don't make the rules. Ken, I know you don't make the rules. Preston, though, for real? For real, it's called Sody Dope? Get out of here. In East Tennessee? That's nuts. That's nuts. All right. Do you guys like that name, Sody Dope? Is that how you say it? Sody Dope? Am I saying that right, Preston? I don't know. So 1st and 10, and Jalen Hurts has his best chance here. Nice pass of Rigor would be appreciative here, but they go to Sanders. Sanders out of the backfield catches it for nothing. But that is a nice catch for Sanders. I'm a little invested in Sanders in my PPR league. I need him to get one more point the rest of the way to win. So I hope he can do that. Hold on. Cincinnati. I looked it up. I looked the game up. Oh, you're right. Maybe it went to 2:30. Then it got switched because it was a 7:30 game. It was a 7:30 game. I don't know what happened there as Hurts is down at the 2-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short. It was a 7:30 game. I'm going to have to look into that. If somebody who's not trying to live stream right now wants to look into that because it was a night game. 100% a night game. Hurts! Wide open is Hurts! Wide open is Zach Ertz for a touchdown. And Zach Ertz is going to score a nice touchdown there. 27-13. That's a little suspect defense there from those Cowboys. We'll have to see how it plays out. Oh, they probably flexed them. Yeah, that's a good point, Mike. Georgia, Arkansas probably became the 7:30 game. It was Cincinnati, though, Notre Dame. So Coke's huge in the South because it's out of Atlanta, but for real, Sody Dope, Coca-Cola used to have cocaine. Yeah, I get that part, but I never heard it called that. That's interesting, Preston. Thanks for some knowledge as the extra point's up and good, and it's 27-14. This is fantastic. We're still covering, and maybe we can get Jalen Hurts to throw the ball a little bit more. You know what's funny? Man, we had Ertz as our TD prop today at 4-1, and we took him out because his snap percentage hasn't been as high lately as we wanted it to be. But dang, missed opportunity there. I mean, we didn't lose anything, but we could have had 4-1 there. So 27-14. Man, I really wish I would have kept that in. Georgia game's at 11, so that's obviously not getting flexed. So I'm going to take this commercial break, and we're going to dive into this real quick because I went on StubHub to look at tickets, and it said the game was at 7:30. So I don't know what happened here. Now it says 2:30, so it got changed somehow. I don't know why. Maybe on Thursday when we do our live stream, we will have that figured out. It was a night game, and now because it's not a night game, it makes me want to watch it even more. And God, Oakland is just destroying Seattle 3-0 now. So that did not work out well in the first inning for Flexen, who had 2 quick outs. Anyways, 27-14 here. 27-14 here. Cowboys looked like they were going to rout the Eagles, but now Jalen Hurts, quick little series, got a touchdown, and now we might have to sweat this minus 3.5. Hurts over 249.5. Let's see what he's at. 201. It's probably a good bet. For sure. His running back Sanders helped him out with a nice long run. His tight end Gobert is doing well. But yeah, it's been a scrappy 201. He has 5 people over 24 yards receiving. So he has been in and out of trying to find the right person to throw to. But he ends up getting it there, and that's a good bet, Al. I don't see him not throwing for 50 more yards in this game. All right, so, oh, God. Is anybody a big NBA fan? We can't stand the NBA. Not enough parity. In the NBA. But they're showing Zion Williamson, big news, went down with didn't go down today with an injury. They've just hit it for about a month and a half or so. But NBA preseason's coming back. NHL preseason is here upon us. And we're looking for a fun time in the NHL this season. A couple years ago, man, we won like over 130 units, I think, in the NHL. Just a massive, massive payday for us. So Eagles kick it off to the Cowboys for the third time tonight, and that is going to be through the end zone. Dak Prescott and company going to start at the 25-yard line. 3.5. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at some live betting going on. Dallas minus 13.5. Still at minus 113. If you want to take that. If you want to take the over 63.5, if you think the second half is going to be more of a shootout, you can get over 63.5 at plus 143. Philadelphia Eagles over is at 23.5 right now, as Prescott hands off to Elliott, who gets tripped up for about 2 yards. So there's nothing really we like. There's nothing really we like on the live betting right now, but we'll see. We'll see what happens if one of these teams can score here. There might be a good prop. I would say if somehow Dallas can score again, taking Philly in the points would be ideal. I don't think Dallas is going to run away with this in the second half as much as people think they would. That's a good pass, though, to Wilson for a first down on the 41-yard line. So Dak Prescott on 2nd down and 8 fires across the middle to his wide receiver Wilson, and he's good. Ken saw players freaking out about the non-vaccinated players. That's funny. We'll see how the NBA season plays out. Those guys are drama queens, man. Those guys are absolute drama queens. Prescott back to throw, and it's across the middle to CeeDee Lamb, and that's another first down into Eagles territory. And the Cowboys here are looking to bounce back after their defense finally gave up a touchdown to the Eagles offense. Prescott finds CeeDee Lamb on a nice little stop route, throws it in front of him. Nice lead pass there. CeeDee Lamb almost turned the corner on Nelson, just couldn't get around him. So it's 1st and 10 from the 43 of the Eagles, and Prescott is going to make a little bit of an audible change here, and I would feel this is going to be a draw to Elliott. We'll see. And nope, yeah, he's calling his own number, Prescott, and he slips for minus 1 yard. Not great. Not the best play, guys. Not the best play there in that situation. It looked like a redraw, maybe, but I don't even think he faked it to. To Elliott. He just kind of pulled it down and went for it. So 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Pretty balanced attack by the Cowboys. 29 rushes, 20 passes against this not very stingy Eagles defense. He is in a empty formation in the backfield and throws. And somebody was on the wrong page there. It looked like he was going to his tight end. But maybe he was going to CeeDee Lamb on that pass. They're going to 100% draft a QB unless they think Flacco has anything left in the tank. So Cowboys, 3rd and 11 on the 45-yard line here. Prescott, this is a huge first down. You cannot give the momentum back to Jalen Hurts after they scored a touchdown. They bring a blitz and absolutely crushed. Absolutely crushed. And here's the beginning of the end for the minus 3.5. You can just feel it. Oh my God. Come on, Cowboys. Al says we can talk NBA anytime, but what he hates is the greed of the superstar, sick of Kyrie. Yeah, I know. The greed, I can't stand the money too. The money in the NBA is sick. Cowboys putting the piece together, wouldn't sleep on this year. Mike totally, and it's almost blocked. The punt was fair catch at the 10. Mike, I'm gonna disagree 100%. Their defense is not going to carry them anywhere. The Cowboys, let's say they win the division, they're not making it past the second round of the playoffs. Their defense cannot go up against those better offensive teams. I mean, there's just no way. Just no way that's happening. But that was so close to getting blocked. That was Anger, however you want to pronounce it. But gets it away. 1st and 10 for Jalen Hurts and company. And as an NFL bettor, you just always know that teams are going to score and make it close. I mean, watch them come down the field and make this a 6-point game, and now we're sweating to -3.5 after we were up basically 3 scores a minute ago. This is going to be a big defensive possession here. Come on, guys. So they're not going to give it to Sanders. They're going to throw it to number 6, Devonta Smith. Smith with the catch. 1st down across the 21-yard line. But there is a flag on the play, and they're pointing the Eagles' way, so we'll have to see what this is. Illegal. I'm trying to read lips. It looked like illegal man downfield. So, it is going to be 1st and 15, I believe, from about the 5-yard line. Chiefs line to win the AFC West right now that they're 2 games out of first. I don't know. That's a great question, Mike. Chiefs to win the NFC or AFC West now that they're 2 games out of first. I want to take a look, see if I can get a future line on that. That might be hard with an NFL. Yeah, the NFL futures aren't up right now because the game there's a game playing. So, well, we should take a look at that tomorrow. Smith again with a catch, gets about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 here. And at least the defense is playing. I mean, to be honest, the Eagles are shooting themselves in the foot, guys. The Eagles are not playing the best. The defense of the Cowboys have been pretty decent. But this is a big, I think, series here after you just gave up that touchdown. Do not let them back in the game. Let Prescott go down the field and get some more points. So, big 2nd down, 2nd and 11. Sanders to the left of Hurts in shotgun formation. 3 trips to the right, 1 to the left. And they look to... Oh, that was to Sanders. I could have really used that reception for one of my Dynasty Fantasy Leagues. But incomplete pass, 3rd and 11. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he'll get another chance. It's just tipped. Just tipped. And Sanders almost still came up with it, but just barely tipped a little there. Barely. So, it is 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 here. The crowd is going wild. I can't hear him because I have the TV on mute. But the crowd's going wild. It sounds electric in there. Or looks like it's electric in there. 3rd and 11 for Hurts. Big defense. Oh, it looks like they're bringing a blitz now. And they drop out of it. And nice defensive play finally by secondary. Number 7, Diggs, made a great defensive play on that pass. What a great play. And it's going to be 4th down. And Dallas is going to have to... punt it. Or, I'm sorry, Eagles are going to have to punt this away. And I was just looking. Al says the Chiefs plus 100 to win the division. So is that favored still, Al? Or is there another person or another team that's favored? Because I'd like to know what the other numbers are, if you don't mind. 2:43 left. Fair catch by CeeDee Lamb at the 38-yard line of Dallas. And we're going to take a commercial timeout here. And let's take a look. Ken, yeah, I played. Well, the short answer is yes. The long answer is no. We never give out parlays to our family at grandstandbettors.com. We never do parlays. Parlays, in our opinion, again, like buying points, waste of money. I can get 9 out of... Oh, we're not going to commercial. It is 1st and 10. Dak on the 38. Sorry, we'll get back to that in just a second. And across the middle, and that's a 1st down into Eagles territory. That was a great catch by Amari Cooper. Jamar needed him, so I hope he does well there. To get back about the parlays real quick, I mean, you can go 9-1 and lose $50. You put $50 on 10 teams, go 9-1, you've had a really good day. So don't understand it. As they hand it off on 1st and 10, and that's going to go for about 5 yards. I couldn't tell if that was Pollard or Zeke. It was Zeke. So Zeke having a good day so far. But yeah, parlays, just not a fan. I like betting straight up. I don't like having to win a bet and not cash it out. If you do, even if you do a 2-team parlay and you won your first bet, now you have to hope that the second one covers as well. Just so, not a fan of that. But the short answer when I said yes, we do play parlays, as it's 2nd and 5, and Dak is going to throw deep to incomplete there. Incomplete. Who is he going to? Little underthrown to Cooper. The short answer is yes, we play parlays. I will throw pizza money only on a parlay, okay? And if it hits, it hits. I mean, I've hit like an 11-teamer once, a couple 6s, 7s, but if I'm doing a parlay and I'm throwing pizza money on it, you better believe it's going to be at least probably a 5-teamer. I'm not doing 2 teams with pizza money. But like we said, I think last week as Prescott here, 3rd and 5, Elliott's in motion, and they're going to go the other way to Schultz. Easy first down and more down to the 32-yard line, so Dallas trying to pad their lead here. The short answer, though, as I was saying, grandstandbettors.com, we do a $10 10-team parlay each week. We just throw money and on a 10-teamer. If it hits, we split all our money with all of our Grandstand Better family. I think it kind of mimics what that Bovada parlay was, players parlay that they used to do back in the day, or they still might do it. So it's just a way that if it does hit, we give back to the community as Elliott goes for about 4 or 5 yards there down to the 27-yard line. Chiefs plus 100, Chargers plus 350, Broncos plus 300, Raiders plus 550. I can't believe the Chargers are still that high. That's surprising. I was on Herbert last year, and I actually thought they could have won. I thought they could have won the division this year. Didn't pull the trigger, but I'm not surprised in the least bit that Herbert beat the Chiefs. Cowboys when I was 14-16 for NFL games. Steelers and Seahawks were the losers. Good job, Mike. Good job. What were you doing a parlay, or what were you doing with that? Ken, 11. Yeah, so we hit an 11-team parlay a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago, for about $8,000. That was a nice one. That was a really nice one. And to be honest with you, I didn't sweat anything. It was here's a win, here's a win, here's a win, here's a win. That was NHL and college basketball that day. That what we did. It wasn't even football. We did. I think it was like 5 overs in the NHL and 6 spreads in college basketball. But so yeah, we hit that about 3 years ago for $8,000. And I mean, those are fun to hit. But the problem is, it gives you a false sense of like, I can do this. You can't do it. People that are betting 11-teamers every day are losing lots of money. We'll throw usually one parlay a week, but now we include our Grandstand Bettors family, so it really doesn't. The money wouldn't even come to us. So 2nd and 6 on the 28, and Prescott is going to hand it off to Elliott for a first down to the 20-yard line, and he's pumped up about that. Keep feeding him, he says. Keep feeding him. Broncos and Raiders 3-0. Yeah, I know they're 3-0, but I still like the Chargers better. Broncos haven't been tested yet, in my opinion. Broncos haven't been tested yet. $32K on $10. Hey, maybe next week. So, is that the end of the third quarter? I can't even see what just happened. They went to commercial. I've been paying attention to you guys, but that's what we're here for. Yeah, Mike, that would have been cool. $32,000. 16 teamers, pretty hard to hit. What am I right about? Is it Kaimi? I hate to butcher your name. Is it Kaimi? Thanks for joining us. Herbert's looking good for sure. I have him. I drafted him in 3 of the 4 of fantasy leagues that I'm in. So he just put up some good points for me last week. Take a look at the live betting real quick. And Cowboys are now minus 15.5, pretty juiced up to win. Vegas thinks that they're going to come down and score here. Most likely are going to at least kick a field goal attempt if Dak doesn't screw this up. Eagles over 21.5 is plus money. Man, that hook. I can't take it. 2 scores. The under is minus 181. Cowboys over 36 points, minus 147. God, that's juiced. Fourth quarter total over 16.5. I'm not liking it. This game got out of control real early. The live betting just hasn't been good for this game. We hit our first one. We lost our pizza one. And, parlay. False hope, man. False hope. Always tell people to stay away from parlays. There's so much learning you can have in sports betting. So much learning you can have. And if you lose enough parlays, you're finally going to learn to stop betting parlays. I'll even go with a teaser on that a little bit. 2-team teaser, okay. You continually betting 6-team teasers, or I see these people betting like 4-team pleasers. Like, what are you doing? You're just throwing money down the toilet. Stop doing that. Don't need to be doing that. Back from commercial break. It is the start of the fourth quarter. 1 quarter left. We got Cowboys minus 3.5. And we will look to cash that out as they go to CeeDee Lamb, and he gets down. Wow, he got rocked there a little bit. Down to about the 14-yard line with 14:51 left here in the fourth quarter. 27-14, Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, you would think if they can punch one in, the victory for sure is secured. But, hey, you never know. You never know. Things can happen. CeeDee Lamb is going to come in motion a little bit here. Prescott under center. He's going to hand it off, and that goes to Elliott, who gets, I think, the first down. I think it's going to be first and goal. I think it's going to be first and goal. Will they move the chains? I believe they are. Elliott's had a very good day running. A nice cutback, double cut, tried to go through the defenders, just buried his head into the ground and just kept running. So first and goal from about the 10-yard line here. Zeke has 95 yards rushing. And Prescott with an empty backfield under center here with 5 wideouts, including Zeke. He was looking for Zeke, and I think it's a botched play. I think that was a botched play. Zeke was the wide receiver. He went back, and it looked like he was looking for Zeke there, and he just couldn't find him. So that did not work out at all. Ken, man, thanks for stopping by. Good hanging out. Appreciate it. Take care. Catch those tickets. Likewise to you, sir. Appreciate all that you do. Friend of the channel, Ken W. Second and goal now from about the 9-yard line after what that botch play I believe was. And they're going to fake the handoff. And Prescott is going to fake. Oh my God, he faked the pass and he needed to make a decision. And he just stared into the headlights like a deer and just got sacked there. So it's third and goal. This is not going great once it got to first and goal. So Dallas, you hope they could put up some points here to give it'd be a 16-point cushion. That extra point really comes back to haunt us with some numbers there. It looks like it's a free play offsides, and Prescott is going to go to Elliott, who makes a move down to the 5-yard line. They'll take the offsides and do this play again, see if they can't get into the end zone. So that's a good offsides. They finally let one of those offsides, number one, get called, and we'll see if they can convert here on third down. So offsides on the defense. It's going to be third and about goal from the 7-yard line, I believe. And not that we needed the extra yardage, but we already had the Elliott prop bet receiving over 17.5. But if the guy loses 4 yards, that might kill us. So that would have been nice to get. They are going to pass again. Prescott's going to run it, and he goes down to about the 2-yard line and just kick the field goal. Just kick the field goal, man. Take the points and, let's just move on. And they are going to go for it. This is why I have problems in the NFL betting or figuring out what these guys are doing. You can go up 16 points. If you go up 16 points, you are literally up 2 scores and 2 extra point conversions. I hope they get this. I'm going to lose my shit if they miss this. Touchdown, Wilson. Thank you. God, Prescott had all day in the back in the pocket there. Rolled to his right, found Wilson. All right, that makes me feel better. Put it on the board. 33-14. That 3.5 is looking very good right now. Very good. That would get us to about 3+ units on the day. Man, if Rigor somehow could score a touchdown today, that would be a massive 5-unit, almost 6-unit day, with only the Mariners game looking bad as they just grounded into a double play. Mariners are killing me tonight. Yeah, every time this guy runs, it scares me too, Mike. Every time he runs. Extra point is up and good. So, 34-14. 3.5's looking very good. 3.5's looking great right now. Not even going to look at the live betting anymore. I mean, you can get plus 19.5 for the Eagles. I mean, that's the only thing I would take. It's 20 points, and I would think that the Eagles would probably be the ones to outscore the Cowboys here. So if you're going to take anything, my advisement would be to take the over the 19.5, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We're actually going to close live betting. I don't even want to touch this game anymore. 3.5's looking good. There's no reason to just give more money away. So 34-14, the Cowboys beating up on the Eagles. Let's go over some stats real quick. Elliott, 17 rushes, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns. Prescott, 19-24 for 211 and 2 touchdowns. Really spread it out. Schultz, 5 receptions. Lamb, 3 receptions. Elliott, 3 receptions. Jarwin, 2. Cooper, 3. Wilson, 2, including that touchdown that he just had. Schultz has a touchdown. Just some good all-around offense by the Cowboys. If you look at the flip side, Philadelphia, Hurts is the leading rusher again. 8 rushes, 31 yards. Miles Sanders only has 2 carries for 27 yards. Hurts, 13-24, not throwing the ball very good. 205, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Does he have 2 interceptions? I don't think he has 2 interceptions. I think on the stats here, they put 1 interception to Hurts that should have gone over to Prescott. So, yeah. Receiving, Gobert, 2 receptions for 66 yards. He's had the best game so far with 4 targets. Hurts also, the tight ends. That's where Hurts is going. That's really all Dallas is giving them today. Dallas is not giving them much down the field. Over 33.5. We're golden. Good job, Chris. Good night. Check in on Thursday. See you, Al. Have a great night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Friend of the program. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So, this game looks like it's out of reach for Philly. The only thing we kind of care about is just holding the 3.5 points, and maybe we could hit that great value off of Rigor maybe getting a touchdown, but we'll have to see it. They're showing Giovanni Hamilton, who is a super fan of the Eagles. The kid looks very young, green hair. I don't know what he's saying, but he's probably pretty disappointed in the game tonight. So 34-14, Prescott is just rolling tonight. We got them winning the division, so very excited about that too. Maybe that is going to be a nice bet for our members at grandstandbettors.com. But it is going to be Zerloin kicking it off with 11:26 left. That's out of the end zone. We haven't had a run back, I don't think, at all off kickoffs tonight. Prescott, again, 19-24. So they're not saying he's got an interception. Can somebody then tell me what happened in the end zone? Are they calling that a fumble catch? Isn't that what an interception is? I'm surprised by that. I'm really surprised that's what's going on. So, fourth quarter, 11:26 left. Jalen Hurts, I think, is still in the game, which is surprising to me. He's in shotgun formation, and he is going to throw out to 14. If Sanders comes out of this game, I'm going to be absolutely pissed. If they took Sanders out of this game and they're going to let Gainwell play, like, that's just crazy. I'm going to lose a fantasy matchup because they took Sanders out in the fourth quarter. Like, come on. I think they're not going to play Sanders anymore. That's absolutely asinine. Yeah, so unhappy about that. But Jalen Hurts, they're going to keep Jalen Hurts in, but they're not going to bring... Okay, so Jalen Hurts, 2nd and 9 here on the 26-yard line. Hurts back to throw, and he throws to number 18. That's Rigor. We needed him to go off maybe for a touchdown. Let's see if we can't. That's almost a first down, and the Eagles player is just down. You know what? It gets so irritating in these games. How many players go down, and just the length of time and the commercial breaks that we go into. Let me know, guys, if you can't stand how long it takes for some of these games to finish up. I mean, it's 10:53 at Eastern time. This game should be finished in 20 minutes or less. It should just be running out the clock. There should be, and all these commercial breaks, all these injury timeouts just take a massive amount of time. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm like Tony Kornheiser, man. I can't stay up past like 10 o'clock. I can't do that. Shout out to Tony Kornheiser if he's watching. We are huge fans of PTI. Man, we would love if that guy could ever come on one of our live streams. But you guys like Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilbaum? I like PTI better than I do Around the Horn for sure. But I will watch Around the Horn. Let's check in on the Seattle Mariners. Still 3-0. They're losing in the top of the third. What else is going around? There's not much going around the sports world tonight. There weren't many baseball games. A lot of off days for people with the end of the season around the corner. I believe from tomorrow on, everybody plays every single day. So maybe some good last betting of the regular season if you like that thing. We kind of stay away from MLB betting until the playoffs again. We'll get we'll have a play here and there, but looking forward to the MLB playoffs. Who do you guys think of the playoffs are going to win? Viking, that's 100% why hockey's great. It's nonstop action, then there's one commercial break, then there's nonstop action, a second commercial break, and then you're done with the period. I mean, hockey they have the under 13 and a half, I believe, or under 13-minute timeout. Then they have the under, I think it's 8 timeout. That's all. That's all they have. And then when you go into overtime in the playoffs, they don't even have commercials. They won't even show commercials. So, yeah, I just don't understand why it takes so long for NFL games to play. I mean, we're still in commercial break. My YouTube TV doesn't have any commercials left. It literally just says, we'll be right back, because that's how long it's taking. And the guy's getting carted off the field now, so obviously it's a little more than just a hamstring. No laying on ice for just fist fights. So it's 3rd and 4 from the 30. And finally, Jalen Hurts is here, and he is going to be in shotgun formation. Rigor is in motion, and they are going to pass it to Rigor for a first down. He gets out to about the 43-yard line. So Rigor getting a little more targets here in the second half. That's kind of nice. We would like to see him get that exact same pass on the 15-yard line, see if he can't get in the end zone. That's why NHL is bankrupt, because they need to take that commercial money. All right, Andy. Hey, we'll give you that. That's pretty funny. They just signed a huge contract with ESPN. As Jalen Hurts rolls, throws it, and it's caught for a first down across the 35 of Dallas. And that was to Watkins. So Watkins having a nice second half here as well. Flag on the play, though. There is a flag on the play, so that one might be coming back. We'll have to see. Might have to be coming back. I don't know what the flag's on, but they're taking their sweet old time with this. Illegal man downfield. That play is coming back, unfortunately. So, again, the Eagles, man, and the penalties in this game. Let's take a look at what their penalties are. If we go to team stats real quick. Penalties so far. 10 penalties, not for many yards, or 11 now, for 66 yards, but 11 penalties. And let's be honest, they're coming at the bad time. That was a great catch by Watkins. They would have been almost in the red zone. Now they're on their own 37, 38-yard line. So just not great. Kicking themselves all night, the Eagles are. And there's a pass to... Who was that to? I have no idea. Couldn't see it. For a second, I was looking. It looked like Sanders might have came in the game there. But I couldn't tell. Oh, that was to Rigor. Okay. And he should have had that. It was just a missed catch. So, 2nd and 15 now. 2nd and 15. Let's see if the Eagles can't get anything going. Trayvon Diggs, 2 tackles, 1 INT, and 3 pass breakups. Having a great game. That INT, it was a pick 6 if you remember. 2nd and 15 here for Jalen Hurts. And they are going to... Oh, Sanders is in the game. They're going deep. They're going deep. And that is to Devonta Smith. There's a flag, but I don't know if the flag's on the pass interference or if it's maybe a hold by the line of scrimmage. The way it looks like it doesn't look like that's pass interference. Holding on the offense, and now it's going to be 3rd and 25. But no, they're going to decline that. Smart. Thank you, Dallas, for declining that. It's 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15. And the Dallas Cowboys are just looking to make a statement here. Do I think their defense is better than last year? 100%. Do I think their defense is great? And no. I think they've played some easier teams. Now, I know Herbert is the tougher team, but they gave up a ton of yardage. They got a little lucky they didn't give up the points. But 3rd and 15 here. 3rd and 15. Hurts looking to maybe get one more touchdown. And that's going to be a pass to Rigor. Rigor goes for 5 yards. And, oh my God. And the guys, the water boy just got knocked out almost. Jesus. That's crazy. That was a crazy situation. That's scary, man, being on the sideline. He got hit hard. And he went right up against the fan. Right up against the fan. So, and now 27's acting hurt. What's going on here? Maybe he's just kneeing on the ground. I don't know what he's doing, but come on. Oh, so okay, that's on the Eagles. The Eagles guy threw him into his own person, so that you can't be mad at the Cowboys there. Can't be mad at the Cowboys. So 34-14, Jalen Hurts and company are going to have to punt again. Are they really going for this? Are they really going for this down 34-14? I mean, you're not going to go for it on 3rd and 5 in the first quarter when you need the points, but you're going to go for it on 4th and 9 when you're down by like 20 points. Like, what are you doing? Jalen Hurts, there's a holding call. That's coming back. That's coming back, and he got sacked anyway. So none of that's going to matter. Dallas sacks Jalen Hurts, they're on their 29-yard line, so they're already in field goal range. This game's over, and we're just going to watch it for the hilariousness of and see what Dak Prescott and company does. Again, another flag that's holding. Now, none of these calls, these penalties actually count if they're declined or not used. So, I mean, let's be honest. The Eagles have had probably over 15 penalties at this point. Only 11, I think, recorded. But it's just been an awful game for the Eagles when it comes to managing this game. Just not been a good game. Chris McCann, when they quit back. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Chris. If you would, why didn't you go for it when it was 4th and 5 at your own midfield? What are you doing there? And they're going to hand it off to Pollard, and Pollard's going to get about 4 yards there. Yeah, I saw that, Mike. A couple people in the Browns game got hit hard yesterday, too. That's exactly when they quit, though, Chris. That's exactly when they quit. It feels like they haven't cared since the first quarter, right around the 4-minute mark. It feels like when the Eagles gave up. I hope if there's any Eagles fans out there watching that you guys really give your team a hard time after this performance. It's been a little bit embarrassing as it's going to be 3rd and 2 now for Dallas. I mean, you might as well just give it to Pollard, get the first down, and just eat up as much clock, kick the field goal, and just call this a game. I mean, there's no reason that Philadelphia needs to get the ball back. Absolutely no reason they need to get the ball back. Micah Parsons having a good game for sure tonight. 3rd and 1, and we'll see what they do here. Schultz in motion. And it looks like a running play. It looks like they're going to run to the right here. Although that is where the blitz is going. So they do. Oh, no, they bootleg to the right. And that's Schultz, I believe. Schultz is going to score for the touchdown. And Schultz has a great game so far tonight. And it's going to be 40. They've put up a 40 spot on Philadelphia. This game is so far out of reach. The Eagles should literally walk off the field right now. Al had Jalen Hurts over. He had Jalen Hurts over 249. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if that's going to hit. He still needs about 21. Maybe he'll get some garbage time. They might not even bring Jalen Hurts out, so we'll see. 41-14. 41-14. Eagles defense is laughable. Laughable. And they kick the extra point. So it is 41-14. Eagles defense has been laughable, Viking, 100%. Guys, this game might go quickly here, especially if they run it out. So I just want to thank everybody for coming out. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We left the poll up all game. That's why the Cowboys have shifted to 73% after 48 votes. But early on, it was a little shaded towards the Eagles. So some people voting thinking the Eagles were going to win there at the beginning did not think correctly there. But 41-14 was the score. I called it half when I made. Okay, all right, to win by 24. Eagles could score though. Eagles still could. I actually was hoping your 39-1 would hit on the tie, but the Eagles have looked so bad. If there was a motto, we should start doing this. Like Matt's Grandstand Bettors motto of the game: Eagles suck. That's what it is for this game. Eagles suck. Just so bad. They've looked so bad. They could score. I mean, the Cowboys' defense has played so well. Do they really want to go out there and play well again for another down or a series? Like, they're up 4 scores. Like, they don't need to go. So, still in timeout here. I think there's about 5 minutes left. Almost past our bedtime. So past our best bedtime here on the East Coast. Remember, Thursday night football, we have Bengals, Jacksonville. I'm going to be surprised if 3 people show up to watch that with us. That's going to be an awful game. Or it could be, you know what? In all honesty, that game should be an over. I'm going to say it right now. That game's going over. You're going to get two quarterbacks who need to make statements that they know what they're doing in the NFL, and defenses that aren't extremely great, although the Bengals look much better than the Jags do. And I bet you Burrow and Lawrence sling the ball around for a combined, let's say, 575 yards and 4 touchdowns. So I bet you that game goes over. Does anybody have a line on that game right now? I haven't looked. We don't look till Tuesday. Let me know what the line on the Bengals game is and the over/under if you could. I'd like to know what that is right now. So 41-14, Dallas Cowboys are up. And Zerloin is going to kick. Gotta feel bad for gotta get the bag, man. They never needed to kick field goals in this game. Never needed to kick field goals. 6 touchdowns, just no opportunities to kick field goals. So I don't think gotta get the bag is going to win his prop bet there. And they're showing Prescott, man. He's just been so good this game. Wide open CeeDee Lamb. That should have almost been a touchdown too. You made Cincinnati at 12.5. I think that's high. I'm going to put it at 6.5 to 8, somewhere in there. 6.5 to 8. I think that's high, man. If you're giving me 12.5 points with the Jags and the Bengals, I'm gonna take the Jags there. But gotta get the bag. 7 over/under 45.5. I think the over/under there is a good bet. As they give it to who is that? They put Sanders back in? No, they didn't put Sanders back in. Why would they? He came in for a little bit on the last one. I don't think home. Are the Bengals at home? It's the Bengals at home, right? I don't think the Bengals at home are the same as like the Packers at home on Thursday Night Football. I think Trevor Lawrence and company are going to go in and they're going to want to put up some points and show that they belong in the league. So here we go, 2nd and 8, and Jalen Hurts is going to throw, and there's a first down almost. It's going to be 3rd down maybe to Hurts. So 3rd down to Hurts. 6 minutes left. God, I thought there was less than that. So 3rd down, I don't know what. I mean, if you're an Eagles fan, you want this team to come down the field as they hand it. Nope, they're going to fake the handoff. And Hurts is going deep to Rigor. There's our man for a first down. I'd like to see him throw their way and get him in the touchdown. That'd be fine with us. He's always covered, man. He's always covered. 7 on the Bengals. I still think it's a little high. Prescott, I think if it gets to 6.5, I would take it. So 1st and 10, the Eagles just trying to do some garbage time, get some people some points in the fantasy leagues. I would love it if Sanders could get one stupid 10-yard run, and I would win my dynasty league this week, but that's not going to happen. I can't believe. And also, if you remember, he had a catch that was tipped. That would have got it too. So, got it. So you got it minus 6.5 when it first came out. Yeah, I like that much better. Jalen Hurts back to throw. He's looking. There's a flag that's coming back again no matter what. And it's a pass to their backup running back, or 3rd-string running back, really. But again, guys, holding on the offense. Absolutely ridiculous. The Eagles just don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing on offense. If I go into the locker room and I'm the Eagles coach, I just start yelling about the penalties. Jacksonville scored on a missed field goal return for a TD. They're a horrible mess. Arizona's soft spot game expected 27-14. I'm not saying it's not a great bet, but I'm just saying one of these days Jacksonville's going to come out and surprise, and Trevor Lawrence is going to have a good game. And I think on a short week, that's where people are tired on the defense. You know, the Bengals, they played a very physical game against the Steelers last week. And you're right, Jacksonville sucks, but because they're losing all the time, they don't use as much man power there, as Jalen Hurts is just awful. He gets the ball away to Gobert. Gobert gets out to the 45. There's another flag on the play. There's another flag on this play. Another flag. Live bet show should be fun for sure, Chris. Live bet show for that should be fun. Or the Bengals just win 45-0, and then and it doesn't even matter. So somebody's injured, but I'm just trying to figure out what the flag's on. Trying to find out what the flag's on. Man, the refs are really taking their time, as the Parsons actually is a little injured. They're taking their time on flags tonight. God, it's holding on the Eagles again. Holding on Eagles again. If you're Jalen Hurts, man, just take yourself out of the game. All right. I don't think that one needed to be called. Parsons, 1 sack tonight, 4 tackles, 3 over 20 yards, 27.2 average yards traveled. Next Gen Stats right there. A little shout out to Next Gen Stats. Jacksonville's a hot mess. One of these days, ain't anytime soon. Dude, you're probably right, 100%. I just think as they do why couldn't that be Sanders? That's a good screen on 1st and 30 that goes for a huge chunk. It's going to be 2nd and maybe 10? I don't know. Here's my thought on teams like Jacksonville. They have a coach who knows football. They have a quarterback who can throw the ball. They have some wide receivers who can catch the ball. As there is a first down. It was 1st and 30, and there comes that prevent defense from Dallas. 2 plays. They go like 50 yards almost. So 1st and 10. Looks like the Eagles are going to try to backdoor anybody who took minus 27. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. And Hurts is going to throw it. And that is a completion to the backup running back again, down to the 15-yard line, it looks like. Got to give it to you, man. Staying up through this one on Livestream. Love the dedication. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate the shout-out. It's pretty rough sometimes, especially in these 41-14 games. You kind of, as a viewer, it gets a little bit boring here. Hey, let's see if they can go for Rigor, though, for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts rolls to his right. Rolls. Don't hold him. Come on. And he throws to the end zone, and that is caught. And no way. That is Ward for a touchdown. They couldn't go to Rigor there. Come on, man. Ward Jr. Greg Ward gets the touchdown. Dang. I thought we had a chance for Rigor getting a touchdown there. When it was in the air, I knew he was on the other side, though. So Jalen Hurts throws to Ward for a touchdown, and it is going to be 41-21 if they can hit the extra point here. I mean, I'm not worried about the 3.5 right now at all. Not worried about the 3.5 at all. Seattle, though, tied it up 3-3 in the bottom of the third. So they get 3 runs in the bottom of the third, 3-3. That was our last member bet. I actually remember, I think Victor said he was on that too. So 41-21 as the extra point goes through. This game's all but over. Interesting, though, enough, that 63.5. The 63.5 that was up there for a long time in the first half is going to be, some people probably took that over 63.5. And even if you took the under, you're sweating that out at 62 here. There's a chance maybe the Eagles get the ball back one more time with a minute left. And Hurts throws the ball. Al did cash his ticket, I believe, on the over yardage, as Hurts is now up to 321. That was pretty easy there on that drive. Lawrence Moment's a good play and few and far between. He looks like a high school player for Ohio State. I think people get on players too much than they do schemes. Okay? I think you have sometimes good quarterbacks and you don't know what to do with them. Or are you telling, because, and case in point, Sam Darnold in New York, Okay? Come on, admit, Chris, just like us, you were talking shit about Sam Darnold, years ago when he had the butt fumble and he was doing all that shit and he couldn't do anything. But he's looked pretty good this year. He's looked pretty good. Matt Rule over at Carolina knows how to use him. He knows how to use him. Well, okay, but Jalen Hurts also had a pretty bad interception today, too. I mean, they all do it. And Dak Prescott in the end zone looked like a rookie. Everybody has their moments. He's in the league for a reason. We'll see. Hey, it's his third game. First and 10, Dallas Cowboys here. They're gonna probably... Prescott's not in. I believe that is the backup. What's his name? He's got such an annoying name. I can't remember it. Somebody remind me his name. Noosh something. I can't remember what his name is. Anyways, he's in. Prescott's sitting. Speaking of Sam Darnold and the Panthers, that's who they play next week. Dallas does. So interested to see what that line comes out. It's at Carolina with that defense. Could be an interesting game. Second and nine, and that's going to be a handoff to, is that Waddle? Is Waddle in? Clement's in. So, third down, 2-minute warning coming up. I know his fourth game's in 4 days, but just as a bettor, when you make your first bet, you're going to learn from your first three. So your fourth one's got to be better. No, Joe Burrow's going to show up Trevor Lawrence. My only thought is I think Trevor Lawrence isn't going to want to get shown up, so he comes out a little bit pumped up in that game. I think it'd be different if Lawrence and Mac Jones switch spots as well. I think there is as well. I think that's an interesting insight there, Mike. Mac Jones, I haven't been impressed with him. The only rookie quarterback that I've been impressed with is Wilson, a little. I mean, Fields, I think can be a decent quarterback. They just use him all wrong at Chicago in that game. So, anyways, 2 minutes left here. Cincinnati D-line going to terrorize the lad. Hey, the Cincinnati O-line is not that great either, okay? So, I mean, Jacksonville's defensive line might be able to get to him a couple times too. Let's be honest, their O-line is not very good. So, we about lost everybody on our live stream talking about the stupid Thursday night football game that nobody's going to want to watch. But there's only 2 minutes left in this game. We'll stick with it through the zeros on the board. Thanks again, guys, everybody, for coming out. The 4 of you that are left. Appreciate it, guys. I know everybody's subscribed. I know everybody hit the like button, so we won't harp on that. So Thursday night, we're going to do live streaming, but Wednesday night, we will be dropping our free pick for that game. We'll do our free pick for that game. That drops Wednesday at 8:45 p.m. Thursday night, we'll be live at 8:15 p.m. all Eastern times here. Friday night, our college football picks. We went 3-0 college football picks on YouTube last week. That drops Friday at 6:45 Eastern. And then on Saturday, our NFL picks drop for week number 4 around 6:45 Eastern. We went 1-2 on our YouTube picks. Actually had a good day with our family at GrandstandBettors.com. We had a big play on the Saints there. That was a nice winner. We would have gone 2-1 on our YouTube plays if Oakland knew how to keep a lead and not get backdoored basically, and then almost lose the game straight up. But so that's what's popping. We'll do a live stream with the Browns. They take on the Vikings at 1 o'clock Eastern. And is it 1 o'clock? I believe it's 1 o'clock. And then our Monday night pick comes out at 8:45 on Sunday evening. So Cowboys run it on 3rd and 4. Hey, Jalen Hurts and company is going to get the ball back here. Down 3 scores with about 1. I don't understand why you don't take a timeout here. I I know you're down 3 scores, and it's probably a miracle to get 3 scores, but you can't do it if you don't try. You can't do it if you don't try. There was a flag on the play. Personal foul on the offense. So that's going to back them up even more. But guys, you can't try. If you're not going to try to win, then you can't win. So I don't understand it. Chris, as always, man, thanks. See you Thursday. Appreciate all the comments, the live bets, the banter that you bring to our channel. Friend of the channel there, Chris McCann. So appreciate it, buddy. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Oakland just took the lead on Seattle. Kind of liked the over in that game, but decided against it. So 41-21, 4th down, 151, and with that penalty on the offense that did stop the clock, they got all 3 timeouts. I mean, who knows what can happen here? Rigor's going to catch it. Hey, he can still get a touchdown. Any chance he runs this back? No, not even close. Not even close. So, 1st and 10, we'll see if Hurts comes out, or maybe they want to not get him injured in the last 2 minutes of the game. The Beat Dallas shirt was on this week for the head coach of Philly, and that didn't work. That didn't work. Did not work. They just got trounced. 41-21. 138 left. We'll keep it here till there's zeros on the board. Looking forward to Thursday night and seeing everybody there. But thank you guys again, all of you, for showing up. And Jalen Hurts, 1st and 10 from the 35, and he's going to pass it to Scott. Of course, Sanders couldn't come in and just get one more catch. Man. Boston Scott's in, getting some cleanup duty here. 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Jalen Hurts back to throw in shotgun, and they're not trying to do anything. They're going to throw. Oh, they did throw deep, and Rigor had the opportunity to make a good catch there. He just couldn't. So, 1 minute left, 3rd and 18. Or 3rd and 8. Sorry, is it 3rd and 8? So the NFC East is going to look like the Cowboys right there at the top. We got them winning the division. We like that. That is a nice 3-unit bet that we put out to our family at Grandstand Bettors. Excited about that. 3rd and 14. 1 minute left. Jerry Jones, I don't know why he looks nervous. Just absolutely don't know why he looks nervous. Jalen Hurts, shotgun formation. I think Scott's to his left there again. He's going to throw it to Scott, of course, and Scott is going to go on 3rd and 14 for nothing. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hopefully they miss it, and we can just be in victor formation. Kneel on the ball and call it an evening. So minus 3.5, our free pick, another winner here at Grandstand Bettors. That is, I believe, is that our 3rd or 4th primetime free pick that we got in a row? I know it's our 3rd, I think. We had Carolina minus the 8 or 7.5 on Thursday Night Football. And then our Monday night game last week where we had the Packers team total over. Hurts is going to be sacked basically or get 4 yards on 4th and 5. And that's going to be the end of the game. The Cowboys are going to win 41-21. I like how now they're going to let Dak come out for victor formation. Like, they let the backup come in for the one beforehand, but Prescott comes in for victor formation. We're unfortunately going to have to wait for 2 snaps here. But what a win. What a free bet winner there. Minus 3.5. It's going to be a winning day today for Grandstand Bettors family. We had the 3.5. We had a bigger play on over the yardage for Elliott. He ended up with receiving. He was 3 for 21 yards. We hit it by 3 yards. That's all we needed. But it was done early. Blowout winner. 5 for 1 on primetime games. Love it, man. Get some sleep. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Have a good night yourself. As we go to the last snap. 5 and 1 on primetime games. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good this season on primetime. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on Thursday. Will Chris have the -7 for the Eagles? As here's the final snap. I don't know, guys, but join us Thursday live. Eagles, Jaguars. Thursday Night Football will be live stream right here at 8:15. Also, make sure to check out our video on Wednesday with our free pick. Comes out at 8:45 Eastern. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Sit back, relax, enjoy another winner from Grandstand Bettors, and we'll see you Thursday night.